We're back. So when we last left off, you guys were all on the Rock of Brawl. And that was being circled like a shark by this ginormous black evil death ship.
It's good times.
It was good times.
Yeah.
Good time to be me. Because I'm not on the boat.
Fair. That's very fair.
So let's get back into Tales of the Astral Sea.
Hello, everyone at home.
And someday we'll have, real budget for.
No, we won't. No, we won't.
It's a pipe dream.
This is more
It
fun.
It's our pipe dream, and we were going to live it. Tell you what.
This just makes things
I'm so
interesting.
freaking thrilled because I got that. Sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Sorry.
Ooh, right, we're here. I remember this place.
Very disappointed in you right
The
now.
one big unshapely one. Now it's a speed loader. I've been dying to get one forever, and finally broke down and did it.
All right. So, as everyone remembers, this is your ship.
Yay.
This is the nice maiden. It is nice, happy, and of good size.
Probably just as well.
And it is dwarfed in comparison
This
with
is
the
the
monster
ship
of a ship.
Of the Black Fleet.
Practically takes over.
Isn't it?
Just saying, there may be
And that's
small amount of size differential.
No, that means we can just sneak our ship onto their ship and then shoot them up from the inside. I think our ship will fit inside that interior
All right,
lake.
Spaceballs.
I'm just saying.
It has not gone from suck to blow. I'm very sorry.
As long as it goes into Mega Maid form, we're going to be all right.
Just saying. Mega Maid, go. Yay.
So here's the question for everyone on the boat. What are you doing?
There it is. There it is. He said it.
I have my plots. I am desperately feeding and pleading with Bob for when we have to go. Telling him he's the fastest beholder. He's perfect. Bob's so good. Throwing Red Bulls into the tank. You really are,
Dumping
Bob.
Red Bulls.
You're wonderful, and
You're the
you're going
beholder,
to put
Bob.
this giant black ship to shame with your amazing speed. So that's what Teek's doing. She's hyping up the beholder.
The captain is sitting in the chair that controls the ship. He's just waiting. He's waiting for some other poor bastard to go first.
Right.
And it's not going to be us.
Not going to be us, no. Although I'm totally cool with being second because, we'll just dodge around their shots and go because I have no clue how the world
We'll
works.
let them get out of the way,
Young
and then
and
we'll
think I'm
go
immortal.
the opposite
Yay.
direction.
It's the same premise of letting the people driving faster than you go ahead because they'll find the cops first.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This is fine.
Good thinking.
It's fine.
I like this.
It's fine. We don't have to worry about it. I mean, they don't know that we have the map to the treasure they're looking for. Right?
Except that they do. No, that's
Let's
wrong.
hope they don't.
Has it?
But
We're all gonna assume the worst case scenario, so we're prepared for it.
Hey, Doc, you
Hope the
might want
best,
to
prepare
get,
for the worst.
the medical table ready and everything. I'm just throwing that one out there.
just prep the OR. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Les, I need you ready for when I inevitably get hurt and end up in the ward.
By the way, where is
you'll make it
it?
happen.
Where is what?
The skull.
I believe that's down
I have
with
it.
Teak in the portable hole.
Okay.
The portable hole.
Safely hidden away in an extra dimensional space.
Yes.
My favorite.
Until we lose the extra dimensional space.
That's not happening.
Exactly.
That was going to happen.
Well, my medical bay is always ready, so right now I'm just sitting in my chair with a medical journal, and I'm just reading and waiting.
Excellent.
Read like a time like this.
You can't
Well,
go yet.
what? Am I supposed to be sitting there worrying about your inevitable death? I don't think so.
You can come hang out with me in the engine room. You're the only one that's welcome.
Hey, wait a minute. The captain chimes in. I can't even go in the engine room.
That's because you try taking all of the snacks, Captain.
You're not supposed to have snacks. It's the engine room.
We get snacks. That's how it is.
We get
Bob
snacks.
chimes in. Blah, 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 blah.
Right? That's what I keep telling him, Bob.
And where are the newbies?
So, I don't know about the rest of you, but when we got into port, I went out and I hit the local pubs and enjoyed the music and the food and all. And so I had just come back and was sleeping it off in the crow's nest. So right now, I'm either still asleep or just waking up and looking up at that big ship saying, huh.
Yeah, we
I'm pretty
went to
oblivious
the
to
local
the
pubs
last
as well.
what's been happening.
You missed a 2D Mind Flayer threatening the entire rock of Brawl.
No, see? Yeah. That's why you go out and you just hear the stories and have the good times.
You see, as
Fun times.
the ship is going by, it has its own theme music.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
God almighty.
Da-dum, da-dum,
Oh,
da-dum,
John
da-dum,
Bloody
da-dum.
Williams!
At that point, I switched to Baby Shark, Baby Shark,
Hoping.
No, I'm like,
Baby
Bob,
Shark.
Bob, hack into their audio. I've got a really fun song for them to be
Oh,
playing. for
speaking
the
of
system.
audio,
Baby Shark.
well, you haven't had chance to do your audio
Nope.
thing yet.
I was really hoping for like Vader's theme, you know? Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun,
but
dun,
this
dun.
one is a little bit more menacing,
It
and
And
is.
less
It is.
copyrighted.
No doubt.
it's going to
Ain't
be
less
there for a
copyrighted. Yeah,
while.
it's much older. True.
Yeah.
We don't want that kind of. Not that they'd ever turn their eyes to us, but I'd rather just not.
Yeah,
So
go up
they're
on deck and make
going-
sure all the cannons are loaded and stuff, and then go and sit up there by the captain where the wheel is to make sure if I need to do any piloting stuff that I'm
They're
there.
definitely moving around in a pattern around the docks.
Oh yeah. They're just sharking the docks. They're not going around the whole asteroid.
The ships they want are at the docks.
Okay, good to know.
Right. Let's
Are they
pick
making
the
a
ship up
circular
and take
pattern,
it to
or
the
are they-
other side of the island. We can launch from there. No.
Sure, all we have to do is fly over past them.
That won't, I don't know, cause
don't-
any,
But we
like,
can-
That won't work due to the gravitational properties of the island, because when a
Right.
ship comes in, it aligns to the midway point, if you will.
Yeah.
So there's the island, and then the ship comes in,
And then it becomes part of the island.
and it's part of the island's gravity.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's no
It
flying
wasn't a
over
serious
the
Midway,
island.
suggestion.
right? You do the skew flip. You
Yeah.
immediately get turned upside down, right? Yeah.
There
Cool
are
beans.
no storms. Everything is nice, maintained. Airy.
We can take them. Let's do this.
The weather
They're not
is
so bad.
good. However, it is incredibly dark. And for
They
an
picked-
island that is perpetually in sunlight, this is an issue.
Go over the comm, be like, Captain, they picked just a great day to do this. It's gorgeous out.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can see like 10 feet.
We should tame punch them just for screwing up everybody's day.
Yeah,
It
that
was
is my
nice,
favourite
happy.
sort of
We were
weather.
boozing it, dancing, singing, having fun, and then bam, two-dimensional
You plan
dickwad
a day at
tentacle
the
face
beach
loser
and
comes
you
in.
get,
And
undead.
I'm just saying,
Isn't that always the way?
Yeah.
undead demons, mind flayers. The only thing that
You're
would
not
make this
wrong.
day more perfect is if they brought a Splugorth, and I'd be like, okay, let's
Ordinary
do this.
cigarette.
I don't believe you.
Bollocks, no. I've been asked, so I'm.
She's
Ordinary
doing
cigarette.
everything properly. So, who wants to be the sacrificial guinea pig?
I'm not signing up for that.
Because I'm going to need someone to roll me a d10.
Before...
I'm sorry,
Spanky, you
D20.
roll
I
it.
will roll it. I'll roll it. I'm not scared.
I am currently skipping through the ship, singing cha la 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 la, looking like this. It's in Spelljammer chat.
Damn, an 8.
Get down below decks. This is no place for a newbie.
Okay, sir.
Cut the shit. This is not the cutesy lollipop.
I'm practicing my disguise skills.
You're failing.
Practicing my lisp.
I can do disguise. I can.
We believe
I believe
you.
they need your help in medical bay.
There you go.
This couldn't possibly go wrong.
That's so dirty.
That is
It's
nasty.
not near me.
A dragon. I mean, I'm not that well liked because I'm a dragon. Then getting
And
in
you
the way
took
of
that
medical
man's
bay?
finger.
It's not because you're a dragon. It's
Weird
because you're
finger
stuck
thing.
I
into the
didn't
ship
eat
going
it.
la,
Look,
la,
it's
la,
here
la,
around my
la.
neck. I shall
La,
go
la,
to
la,
the
la,
medical
la, la.
bay as ordered.
Yeah, that's right, Les. Wish you were in the engine room now, don't you?
What? You don't think I can handle this?
Oh,
she
no,
can.
because
Oh,
I'm
God,
gonna
yes.
I'm gonna go down just to see what's going on in medical, and there's gonna be like this
no.
dragon stuffed and taped to a table and like knocked out.
Like, you know what? You get
Oh,
those
we
things
don't-
where they duct tape
We
the
don't
kid
do that
to
to
the
the
wall.
dragon until Thanksgiving. Then we stuff him and we have him for dinner.
No,
I'm
you
not
can't
eating
do that to
dragon.
this
You're heading
dragon.
into
Dinner.
Grimm's fairy
They're
tales there,
immune to
Hex.
fire.
Uh,
I'm just gonna have him franked and tabled in a heartbeat.
Do you know how impossible it is to cook a fire dragon? I'm just saying.
No, that's what you don't use the fire. You use the that decay method. You know.
No,
Mhm.
No.
no, I'm not sprinkling
That's
lemon
nasty.
juice over a dragon.
Dragon
They'll
tartar.
cost a fortune in lemons.
Guys,
You refer
guys,
to the whole
can we
Siegfried
possibly
and Brunhild legend?
move on from the whole devouring me subject?
No.
Okay.
It's okay. Don't
mean,
worry.
Anyway, we rolled
You'll
an
be
8.
fine. Everything will be fine.
Hex, your obsession is not healthy.
So it gets down into here.
Oh
And
my
you
god, it's
see-
behind the giant logo.
Yep.
They're trying it.
Got to block that out.
No one saw that.
Evil Empire, my ass. Anyway,
That my day planner is a
and the
month out of
ship
date.
behind yours has chosen now as the opportune time to lay
That's
out.
their time. You go, guys.
Be like,
I give them a big
Captain,
thumbs up when
The
they do it.
speed at which they
You got this.
pull in their anchor and all the roping and everything, tethering them to the dock, is amazing. This is a first class demonstration.
they're
Oh,
They're
organized.
dead, aren't they, Brian? They're dead.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, they're going out
They're
to
good.
let me see.
They're dead as F.
They are. He built them up far too much.
I'm just saying.
I mean, remember, we're in 3 dimensions, so they could drop down below the asteroid and get out of line of sight, and
No,
then go
we're
off.
not in
the
three
No, they
dimensions.
can't do that. We
Not
went
3
through
dimensions?
it.
No.
Recommend to the captain we start hauling our anchor in now
No.
if we have it deployed.
We should
No, we just
probably
got
wait
it.
just a couple minutes because faster than you can think.
I want to
Up
go where the
comes
majority of them go,
Oh my.
rather than
The
just
black
following one.
ship.
That's
And
how
they
quick
are
it's actually moving, because damn.
It's harder
It's
to find.
fast.
I mean, we're better to find a tree than in
See,
a forest.
the
That's
nice
what
thing,
we're
the
after
nice
here.
thing about these ships is they don't rely on the physics of wind.
Right.
The
They
souls
actually
of
have
the
engines
undead.
and such. And a ship that size has a hell of an engine.
Yeah, but it also has to, it's traveling in one direction, then it has to counter that to go the other way. So there is some braking,
There's
hopefully,
certain
going
Newtonian
on.
physics involved.
There is a little
Once you're in
bit.
zero G, yeah.
But when your ship
Not
can
an
generate
atmosphere,
its
yeah.
own gravity field,
Okay.
things tend to go.
All right.
You have inertial
Also-
reduction measures.
Yeah, I was
We
going to say
sail
inertial
through
dampers.
space, so
Driving Doctor Who's car. Yeah,
It's all magic.
I was thinking
the
the
Doctor
Enterprise.
Who's space boat.
Yep. The best. I've read this book, and the best thing I can say is it's all about the magic.
Magic.
It's all about the magic.
We can
So
do
as
this. We
they're
got this.
going,
We can take them.
that you see two of the front cannons just start
Boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
that was going to happen.
right
Okay.
straight into it because they figured the first one out would have it, and if not, it'll make a good example for the others.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
there's a flaw with that plan. We don't
Yep.
learn.
You never learn, right?
So that ship gets hit right straight in the ass, and its engines are dead.
It's-
Yeah,
it's-
this is what
All
happens
shit
when you take a bunch of
scattered.
hack and slash junkies and expect them to evolve. Us.
Is anyone watching the battle or the
Oh,
attack,
yeah.
I should say?
I'm
we
sure
should
we're
be
watching
looking at
it
it
off.
from Medbay.
From one
Can
of
I get a
Bob's
Can I get a roll
screens.
to see if I wake up?
Yeah.
You're
Oh, you
awake.
think there's windows
Sure, the
on the
cannon
med
knows
bay?
wake you.
There we are. Okay.
There are
Ooh,
portholes
pretty.
in the med bay.
There's what? There's what?
Portholes.
Oh, okay.
Really useful in space.
Windows. Yeah.
It doesn't
Yes,
matter. You're not.
they're
you're-
called portholes, Hex, not
Look,
windows.
they're north of the port.
didn't
We
say
should
that.
bolt due south
Walls
right
are
now. We should curve
bulkheads.
around the asteroid's
Ceilings
edge
are
here.
deckheads.
To
Then, of
use
course,
it
you've
for
got the deck
cover.
down there. I'm teaching Hex about the Navy.
Spanky,
okay.
hit.
Yes.
Give me a notice roll since you're taking a very.
I am all up in it.
I'm also up in
5.
the crow's nest
Oh, we have
watching
5
around.
then.
Now that
That's
I'm
enough
awake.
to see a shimmer
Ooh.
of light appear on the deck of the ship that's fleeing.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you know from
They're
being
boarding.
around on in these ships long enough. That's a teleport signature.
They're being boarded. Oh, yeah.
They're being boarded.
There's a shiny thing on the fit.
Do we have any kind of anti-boarding device by any chance?
No.
Teleport shield? No. Well,
No.
that's problematic.
They're being boarded
What's the-
hard.
What's the range on the teleporter?
Usually it's a short range teleport. It's
Okay.
from the ship, usually to another ship or to a land or something. There have been experiments with long range teleports. What ends up is not always very pretty.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you need a
Usually it has to
dedicated
be
portal
put
for
down
that.
in
A
water.
nice bowl.
You need a dedicated
Galaxy
portal for
Quest
that or something.
comes to mind.
Mhm.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Knowing how fast our ship is, how long would it take us to get out of the teleporter range of their ship?
Well, that's what you're about to find out. As
Oh, shit.
that shimmer goes off,
Mm-hmm.
you hear the captain go, "Bob, now."
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
Full power to the engines.
I think it's too soon.
Toss like
South,
2
baby,
more
south.
Red Bulls in. Be like, all right, Bob.
That is one stoned and
Throwing a
strung
bag
out
of
at the holder.
methamphetamine in there, like, go, Bob, go.
And the captain takes you out. And you start going in this direction.
Oh God, we're in great
Oh,
shape.
we don't want to,
Captain.
for example, skirt south along the, coast of the thing here, using
You're
the asteroid
going
as maybe
south.
cover.
You're going down.
Gotcha. Okay.
Here's
Oh,
the
down.
problem.
Okay.
The big ship, it just sent
Mhm.
a few crew over.
Boom. Oh, to the
Right.
other
And
side.
it's going to turn and,
Oh
of
yeah, of course it would.
It's going to turn and go after the next one because
course.
I told you we should have waited until more left.
No, because what's going to happen in just a second is a whole bunch of guys are going to go at once and they're going to have to make a critical decision. Are they going to follow us or
You're
try and
hoping.
catch as many as possible, which is mathematically their best bet for getting what they're looking for. So
You're relying on.
We're hiding in the logo.
Yep, we
Yeah,
hide
come
the
and get
logo.
us now, Muddy Funster.
Just
So-
as some cannonballs start, some shells start coming at you,
Mm.
the captain
Watching the
hits
deck.
comms. Teak, give Bob wings.
Sid,
Uh-oh.
Sid, I want to try and push my
gives wings?
speed on the ship.
It's not governed by wind.
No, but speed just increases your movement speed. Increases the. It's-
Right, you can't affect something this big.
Ah,
Mm.
I mean,
not
you
even
can
with.
certainly try. Give me some
Yeah,
rolls.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Roll to activate.
All right.
I want to hit the deck there, Brian, and if anything does like appear, I'm gonna give it. I think it's the chained cloud.
I'm gonna re-roll.
I think that's the one. Let me look at that real quick here.
I
Well,
got
if I can
16.
get it to open
That's
up.
good, and you got a raise.
Pleasant.
That's very good. The unfortunate
Yeah.
thing is the ship is way more massive than anything you've ever tried to push.
I understand, but I'm trying, and I'll put even a little bit might help. And it's better than trying to make the other thing slower.
Yeah. I wouldn't worry
Brian?
too much about it because Bob has wings.
Okay.
Bob is badass. If anything starts appearing on the deck as it appears, I'm gonna use my chain cloud tattoo, and because I can make it a cone or an AOE. It's that whirlwind tornado attack thingy, and it's just massive knockback. I'm gonna blow them off the edge of the boat.
Okay.
It will throw all kind of stuff, all kind of far. So
I'm just
At least
sitting in
that's-
my chair reading my book, ignoring the dragon.
yay!
I'm looking out the porthole going, oh, wow.
All
Actually, I
right.
can't do
Let's
that.
see.
Yeah, put my armor on
I've been
too.
with the captain long enough, antique. Nothing phases me with these guys.
You're used to it by now. That's right.
All right. So Bob, Teak, describe what it is to give Bob wings.
Okay, so essentially they're your typical glass bottles that you see all potions in. I literally toss a couple in to the actual vat itself that Bob resides in, and on the captain's order, my character breaks all the glass. So essentially Red Bull floods his tank. And because, depending on how important it is that Bob go fast, the most that he can actually take is 4. And then you don't want more than 4.
What happens to the broken glass?
It sells
Don't
to the
tell me.
bottom, and Bob eats it.
Oh, that's okay. Good.
Bob loves
I'm
glass, so
Okay, I was
It
worried.
could also be that sugar glass too. It dissolves.
Let's
It's a D10 for activation rolls, right?
he would probably like that.
Oh,
I put my armor
Bob
on while I'm
likes the
sitting
Red
there
Bull.
waiting.
you see
Oh,
Bob
Bob's the
start to
holder.
shimmer and
Oh.
vibrate,
Oh,
and the
dear.
water starts to ripple because he's in it. Well, okay, the water starts to ripple as he's in it.
No, it's a tank of Red Bull. It's just Red Bull, no water.
It's just Red Bull now.
We don't
We
want
need
that. No, no,
sponsorship.
no.
We need sponsorship, goddammit.
I would love to get Red Bull sponsorship for Bob.
I love Red Bull. That would be perfect. I don't think that we exist on any kind of Red Bull radar.
No.
So
And you start to,
Yes.
those of you on the ship itself starts to vibrate.
Nope.
I'm
Make
gonna
sure
put a
I'm
seatbelt
attached to
on.
something.
Completely mistakenly, Vesper thinks that, yeah, this worked. I made it go faster.
Oh yeah, Vesper's like,
I did
yes, I can do this. Yes.
I'm up at the top doing the whole Titanic boom.
I am
He's
the
like, yeah.
shit.
you're
believe I can fly.
you're Lieutenant Dan.
Yes. Even better.
You got
As
legs, Lieutenant Dan.
you start to hear the engines start to hum and get higher pitched and higher pitched until you see the front of the ship just extend out. Like a time distortion. And the rest of the ship just enters the distortion.
An after image in. Gone.
And this is why we have a beholder that fuels our ship.
And this is why
That's right,
Bob getting wings is really good.
I'm in the tank.
The
I'm like
Imperial
doing
Star
a little
Destroyer.
Bob go fast dance.
Right?
Of
As the
course.
Imperial Star Destroyer is looking at the after image of the Millennium Falcon going, what just happened? Uh-huh. That's right, baby.
This guy knows a few maneuvers.
Yeah, because we don't.
He's listing lazily to the left. He's good. You have successfully left the gravity of the Rock of Brawl and are in open space. You are going about 10 times as fast as you normally do.
Fun.
I didn't
if
mean to
I
do
could
that.
get everyone who is not strapped down
Yep.
But it did work.
to roll
you.
athletics or
I hate you so much.
acrobatics. If you don't have either, just roll agility.
He's holding on
I-
to the crow's nest like, oh god,
See.
he
I
was
can't
doing
get
his
too
pose.
strong.
He was doing his
Oh,
pose, right? Yeah.
Please. Ha!
I
I'll take that.
Nice. So nobody failed. That's
Yay.
good.
I was smart. As soon as
You're
it
up
started
in the
vibrating, I
crow's
just lashed
nest,
my ass
holding
down.
on for dear life. Have you ever ridden a motorcycle without a faceplate helmet?
No.
Okay, have you ever ridden a
Spit the
roller
bugs out.
coaster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think the G-forces just flowing through your face. You're out like this. Ah!
God,
Hair
it's
is
like in the
flying
movie.
back.
When they
You're
use
Alright.
holding
the
on to
floor
the
to
mast for
simulate
dear
that.
life.
Gotta love it.
Everybody roll to one side of the set. Then the
Well,
other.
the good
Yes.
thing is I don't have to worry about cleaning up all the vomit from my partying because it's like 3 miles back that way.
That vomit
I'm
is
not
getting
walking back there
pushed
to get
off
that.
by inertia.
They can actually
Mhm.
track us by the stream of vomit.
By the stream of puke.
Dice tomatoes get everywhere.
Okay.
Mind you, does the smell of Parmesan cheese exist in space?
Do you really want it?
Not
No.
in space.
I'd hope
Nope, it doesn't.
No.
I made that rule right
It
there.
stops right
Okay.
at the
I knew that.
oxygen envelope of the ship.
Good. Good.
However, it is at the end of the ship.
I'm in medbay. I can't smell a thing. Not over the Dettol.
So here's the question. You've just escaped from the black ship.
Yeah, right.
They won't come and bother you.
Yeah, okay. I know Mind
Right.
Flayers.
Bob, keep going. I don't care
Oh,
what
Bob
the
has
captain
no
says.
choice but to keep going.
That's perfect.
Many people are going to die now we've left.
None, maybe. They'll be like, oh, the thing we want is that way. Just
Don't
drop
care.
the nuke and run.
Here's
sorry.
the rule
Leave
of,
no witnesses.
of life on board the ship. There's life on board the ship. Out there, they take their own chances.
They're not on
Another
our
life
ship,
lesson
so.
learned.
Yep, they're not on the ship.
That's why I'm here to learn. So,
Bob
fuck
is going to
everybody
keep
else off.
going like this for about an hour,
Fuck me.
and then Bob is going to crash so fucking hard, you're going to have to float for a while.
We need to find a place that we can land so he can recover, Captain.
We can set off in some asteroid fields and stop there. It'll be okay.
Okay.
It'll
Do you
give
need
him
me to
time
get-
to recover. And
Do you need me to get the special medical stuff for him?
no, he should be okay with some sleep.
I've got
Okay.
soothing bongo music ready for him.
You've got Blue Calf. You know, it's the opposite of Red Bull. It's just nice calming.
No, that's called Indica.
It restores the electrolytes.
Yeah.
Indica.
Bob speaks
Definitely.
my language.
In case you've missed it, Bob is also a stoner. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Big,
You see, a
big
beholder
drug use
mouse-sized
among
joint
beholders.
would be like,
Big, huge.
like 6 feet long.
He does
foot
edibles.
thick.
Come on.
He does
No.
edibles.
He does. I literally just put drops in his tank.
Yeah.
The gummy the size of an actual person, just chuck it in there and he just chews it down.
Oh, great.
Well,
We need to find like the planet of gummies then for him. You know, all the sentient gummies running around. We feed them the stuff, and then he can eat them. You know,
Planet of Gummies.
Getting cool
I'll
adventure
put
shit
that on
gummies.
the list.
The gummy apocalypse.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
All right. So,
I'm sailing
has
a
anybody
genocidal
figured out
maniac.
where the hell this map leads yet?
We haven't
I
got
did
time to
remember,
worry
and I
about it yet.
plotted us a course to the first little star thing that we need, the gem to put in the thing.
I'm working on it. It needs to be, a little bit of work done to make sure it can actually be read by the ship. So the captain has his little navigational map.
I already plotted the course.
Okay.
We did
so
that
we know
before
where
we
we're
ended
going.
last
We
time.
just don't know where it is where we're going.
What's going to be there or what, right? Oh, no, we do know it's in the dark zone or whatever, the
Yes.
dead space thing. Yeah. So, little, what's that? The dead guys from the Vin Diesel movie? It's going to be like that, right?
Necromongers.
The Necromongers, or it's going to be like Planet O-Reavers or something. It's
Planet
like, you're lucky they'll
O-Reaver.
kill you, rape you, and eat you in that order, but otherwise it's going to be like
I'm
that.
sure we'll be fine. We'll
I'm
be
sorry,
fine.
somewhere in wild space there is a Planet O-Reaver.
Yup. Planet O-Reavers. Just Necromonger Reavers, too. They're all just doing the weirdest shit to each other.
With really strange Irish accents.
Mm.
All right, so Teak, why don't you get on making that?
Yeah.
Lays, anything you can come up with for the translation of the head scrawls? Oh, she's working it.
nothing else for me to do right now. I mean, I see you sent the newbie to Medbay.
I figured she could
I'm
learn.
just reading now. I'm trying to absorb information.
I figured she could learn from you. I mean,
Yeah.
you are pretty much the only other magic user on board ship, and Teak is otherwise occupied.
he is.
Well,
No.
that's
He's
fine.
the
What do you call-
only magic user on
The only other.
I'm totally. My character does not have patience to teach others.
Elemental
I don't think it would go
fusionists don't
well,
actually
let's be
use
honest.
magic.
That's true. Okay. I use something, but okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't complaining, Captain. I was just saying.
I actually had something that would help.
Well, if you can see it in your heart to maybe school her a little bit in the ways of casting.
She cannot handle the Yankee way of handling magic, Captain. I don't care if she is a dragon.
Try dumbing it down for her.
I don't like her, Captain.
Okay. That
In your
could-
defense, she doesn't like anybody.
No. I've appreciated this. I've learnt this.
She tolerates Teak,
This is true.
Just.
kinda.
However,
That's like,
since she is part of the crew, and
Mark
this
a
is
favor.
your wish, I will assist the youngling as best as I can. I suppose I could use secondary hands when I'm trying to set bones and whatnot. So that can
It's all
be arranged.
It's all-
Excellent.
consumable.
Make use of her. Hey, if at any rate, if Bob gets started, we can stick her in the tank. Anyway,
Mhm.
Well, anyway, since Bob kind of did go through, I do believe our janitor has a mess to clean.
Ooh.
yes, where is he? Did he ever show up last night?
I thought the janitor was
I'm
the
not-
dragon.
I can't tell who the janitor is anymore.
That's the
She
dragon.
keeps changing forms every 5 fucking
I'm
seconds.
the
She's a little-
janitor. I
She's
can
a
push a
little
button,
girl.
everything.
She's a little girl right now, Captain.
Oh, oh joy.
There is reason behind all this. Trust me.
It's
There
a
is
young dragon
reason
with a
behind all this.
dissociative identity crisis.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've worked out that my main skill here for us is disguise, and I've got to work at it, and that's what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Hand her a broom. Get her to task.
It is
There you
very
go.
big, very, very
A
big.
bucket and a mop.
Well, if you needed it to be
Keep
your
her off
size,
comms.
I suggest you make yourself bigger. It'd be good practice.
You mean grow up?
Yes, grow up.
There you
Turn
go.
back into the usual,
Okay.
the
Wait,
standard.
which is the usual?
What we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Great.
So
Once you're done swabbing the deck, go ahead and make sure that all the shells are cleaned up and aligned, and then dust the entire mess hall.
Just remember, wax on, wax
Wax
off.
Oh, that's right.
Well, I'm sure I'm going to learn an awful lot doing this. And go ahead and I shall do
Sand the
it,
floor.
but with attitude.
Paint the fence.
I don't care how you do it, as long as you do it.
Under her breath, as long as you're not in medbay. Literally swearing coming out of the engine room. It's soundproof, so nobody really understands how my character irritated can be heard outside the engine room.
That's your latent telepathy, like kicking in. You know.
I don't have telepathy. I
That's
do,
what-
but not
Yeah,
for.
exactly.
she does,
Knock,
but she
knock,
doesn't.
knock.
Just for cursing people out.
Which door are you knocking on?
The engine room.
I'll open it. Literally sitting in a box of gears. Hi, lass. Go back to what I'm doing.
You okay?
No, it didn't work the first time.
I'm sure you'll figure it out. Anything
Well-
I can do?
Of course I'll figure it out. That's what I do. I don't know. Do you have... Well, he's not going to need anything to help him sleep. Look at the vibrating Bob with his literally like pinpoint.
No. Bob's central eye is so dilated right now.
It's a giant pupil. That's it.
You're an
One big
enabler.
black pupil.
He's had so much caffeine in him right now. He's coming down. He's getting into the slime, just nuzzling in. And he's closing
Vibrating.
the eye like
Back to our plane of existence.
Oh dear God.
I don't know.
Holder snoring.
Teak, I don't know if the captain said anything, but we may have gotten away, but we probably want to make sure that the defenses are ready.
Mm.
Just in case
Defenses-
they catch.
Defenses are always ready.
I know, but
I know how
I'm-
this crew works.
I just don't think that we've seen the last of that black ship, and it's going to be sooner rather
No.
than later that we'll see them again.
Yeah, we're not outrunning that bastard for too long.
We probably just surprise them. We won't be able to surprise them again.
I don't know. It's pretty surprising.
All right, well, I just wanted to make sure everything was okay. If you don't need me, I'm going to go working on translating languages, learning Turklu, or whatever it is I'm learning.
Tirsu.
Kirasu.
Put a
Tirsu.
tiramisu, right?
The
Put a
the
couple of
skull
dog legs
is
in our
down- the
plotting
skull
course.
is down in engineering if you want to pour
Like,
over
you can-
more
I'm
of
not-
the circular writing.
I'm working
Yeah.
on this right now. If you want to look at the skull, I don't want it leaving the engine room right now.
Of course, of course. I have the newbie cleaning.
Isn't that their role on the ship anyway?
Yes, but, well, the captain has put her under my care.
Literally go back down to filing some mechanical stuff.
Yeah, you.
Well,
Oh, you would know
Shoulders
how much
shaking
I'm
very
so
slightly.
how much I enjoy this.
well, you
But you're
know,
so
it could
motherly and matronly.
Would it help if I'd called
Such a
myself
good
Colin?
matron, right? Oh,
Oh,
I mean, like, hey, it could be worse. You could have sent her down to engineering and she'd still be knocking at my door.
I know better than to let her come.
But the whole
here.
scenario
1,
just
2, 3, 4.
still knocking,
Teak.
Brian.
1, 2, 3, 4. Teak. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And it's 3 knocks, not 4.
No, I thought it was 4.
No, it's 3.
Three.
I'm getting involved in this one. I called Rufus
Keep on
out.
doing the
Okay, yeah.
Sheldon.
All right, yeah.
Oh, that was so funny.
Remember, the first knock lets them know you're there. The second and third tells them to put their pants and shirts back on.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Since it's been an hour, I'm gonna take another techno wizardry roll.
All right.
Oh, no.
No.
No,
Oh!
I'm spending. Nope,
God.
spending the Benny.
Boom.
Spending that Benny. Because I don't want to break this shit.
Ooh, baby.
That's better.
Much better.
Thank you.
How do
Is
I
the
roll?
disease spreading?
2 fucking ones.
Well,
Jesus.
it's only a 1 in 60. 1 in 60 chance. So
So
It-
you're
it-
getting something
with this
put
game, it's
together.
less than that.
Yes, it's much less than that.
You've taken the crystal from the skull and you've affixed it to a little circuit board, and you've connected that to an LCD screen.
Yep.
Just off the top of my head, I can think of one name for this device.
Octop?
Quest Helper.
Mm-hmm.
Only it's better.
It just
Yeah,
shows
the
an
point is
arrow
where
it's
of where
supposed
you're
to.
supposed to go. Doesn't show distance. Just you're supposed to go where the arrow is.
I'm gonna upload this to the
Thank you, and I
captain's
had fun with that
comms.
earlier.
Or
A
to
couple of
the
days back.
captain's screen.
Okay, so if you want, take a look in your gear section.
Yes.
Scroll down to the bottom.
Ah!
You have
TW Quest Helper.
If you would you please read that to the crew?
God.
An arcane device that requires an activation roll. It will point you towards the object you seek. A small box the size of a cell phone. The display points an arrow towards the target. It goes ding when stuff's near.
thing is
Thank you,
important.
Brian. I appreciate you putting that bit of the description in.
No problem.
It's only right and proper.
It goes sting when there's stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, based on, maybe a couple hours of work, that's about as best you can do.
And download
It's a
comics in the
rush
future.
job. You understand this. Things have happened.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made, such as a critical failure, but you redeemed yourself.
I bennied that it didn't happen.
You redeemed yourself. You got a raise. It's okay.
I'll start writing down ideas for the advanced version. But now I'm gonna work on my
Is that going to
setting.
include things like distance?
Yeah. And instead of taking you back to the person that gave you the quest, it's actually gonna show you the quest instead.
Wow.
That's a good thing.
Hmm.
What madness is this?
Techno wizardry.
Fucking
Wow.
Quest Helper.
Such a terrible
Quest
fucking-
Helper light.
It's great until it's shitty.
It's
and then
great
it's really
until it stops
shitty.
fucking
It
working.
is, isn't it? Yes.
Right?
Poor Quest Helper.
To those
6
viewers who
quests
don't
in.
know, we play WoW. Quest
Free
Helper
WoW.
Sometimes.
is an app in WoW where we use it to go find
An
things. It's great until it stops working.
Until it stops
does
working.
after every quest.
Yes, Spanky and I
Mm.
were on Roxar a couple of nights back, and the arrow was saying something. There's nothing here. So we ended up having to have a whole look around the area just to find the sparklies to click on. It was very frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. That's the
And there was
quest.
death gone mad.
Do you
That was
want to
fun.
work on your other techno wizardry?
That's what I'm doing now.
All right. You
First
can-
try is no go.
You can get you got the raw materials.
Yeah.
You have to get the soldering out. You have to get it just right.
Literally
these
sitting
have to
on
be
my
fashionable
workbench.
as well.
Yeah. Sitting on my workbench, tinkering, glancing over at Laz, stopping.
Retta, give me some rolls on Tiramisu, if you would.
Tiramisu.
I know, it's one of my very favourites. However, I'm going to be getting some on Wednesday.
I go.
Oh, very nice.
Ooh.
What does
Do it,
ace
add
mean
a
in this
D6.
particular instance? Does it mean critical success?
Real
Ace.
success, right?
So so in the modifier, do I click plus D6?
Yep. Plus a D6.
Oh.
There you go. Much better. And you can make out some words. There are things in there about the Undying King.
Undying
Thank
King.
God,
And you hear me muttering these type of things under my breath.
I just look up. I'm like, I'm sorry. Did you say Undying King?
Undying King. That's what these words here mean.
Gotta get my ass off this ship.
You also make out the word I.
Well, that's as in I
As
or
in
The personal
I.
pronoun or
Okay, so
the
the
noun
I.
for ocular
That's
orbit.
personal program or something.
Ocular
Same
orbit.
thing.
I. Undying King and I. Or is it I in the or is it the eye of the Undying King?
Yeah, no, I told you guys, it's Vecna.
It's
Who's
always
Vecna?
Just kind of like look up for a second, close my eyes. Laz, I love you, and that's why I'm not yelling. It's basically the god of undeath.
Okay. I will look in my books and read up on Vecna then, because this could be bad.
No, it's already bad. It's automatically bad.
It's very bad.
It has natural bad installed into it. So bad.
Okay, well,
I'm like, yes,
I'm going to keep
Vecna.
studying the skull,
Okay.
you know, with my book in hand and just
I
trying.
have books. Yes. Mighty, mighty books.
Academic superiority, let's get it right.
She's literate.
Wait, what?
I'm just saying she's literate.
Oh, I thought you were
Taco?
saying she's illiterate. I'm like, what?
No, that's an actual flaw in this game.
Mhm.
Just to make sure that this part is working,
Okay.
the card didn't leave my hand.
Yeah, it should. I'm not sure why it's not.
Okay,
Don't worry,
just
boys and
letting you
girls,
know.
we will have all the creases ironed out.
No,
That's
this
all
is
part of
something
the fun.
that's not
No, we won't.
that I'm not able to control.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I mean, I can remove all the cards.
Does this mean
We can-
Retta
we
can
can
keep
figure
playing
it out
every
after.
turn?
No.
Oh. I tried.
Figure it out after the session.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
It's fine. It's just my 4 is bad. I need to rate next time I get points. I'm raising that shit.
Yes, ma'am.
Same. I want a D12.
But anyway, why don't we move on to other people while
All
we're
right.
doing this?
Spanky.
Yes.
While all this is going on, what are you doing to prepare or get ready for going?
I make sure that we do a couple direction changes that we don't do from when we take off one beeline straight to the course, so they can't plot our direction and easily track us. I make sure there's a couple, dog legs or whatever in there to, throw them off the course, and then.
Now, have you pulled the ensign down from the crow's nest yet?
What a poor place to put him.
Well,
Hey.
After the vomit and all that is cleaned up, and they're clean.
I didn't have to clean up the vomit, remember? That's
It went
Oh, right,
flying
right.
off.
Yeah, look, the trail.
Which means I don't have to clean up the vomit.
exactly.
It's win-win, everyone.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
You're the one that chose janitor.
That's
Just to
We'll
let
lay
you
them
know, you
down.
have
I know my place.
regained your full power points from that expenditure when
Yeah.
you were leaving.
Woohoo!
I don't think I did anything last time.
Anything else? Make him clean up the dragon dactyl shit?
That's a good idea.
Me or the other guy?
The dragon
You the
dactyl does
janitor?
leave some
Are you the janitor?
No,
steamers.
I am not.
Well, you're the ensign.
Well, I got clean. I got clean.
It's one of those things. You just, everybody on board cleans the ship.
That's fine.
Except for me.
Filling gaps.
You usually make
I
a
check
mess,
all the
too.
guns and stuff, make sure all the piloting stuff is good to go, all that. As long as that's all copacetic, I'm a happy camper.
All right. So a couple hours happen. At which point, Teak, if you could make some more rolls.
Brian,
Yes.
it didn't take long to clean up the med bay. So basically I found one of her magic books in there and I'm reading it.
Wait, no. I didn't say clean the med bay. If you
Where
are
we
touching
were.
my books,
That's
I'm
where
gonna
we were. We were in the med bay.
no, I said go clean up the mess hall.
You've got a beautiful shining med bay. And I've alphabetized everything.
As I'm literally testing it, like I throw Laz an earring. Like, does this work? All right, it works. You do realize you left them unsupervised, right?
What can she do in the mess hall?
She's a dragon.
A young
What is
dragon.
more
A
important?
young dragon.
What is more important, me translating the skull or babysitting a stupid dragon?
She's not stupid. She's young. I would just go to make sure that nothing's on fire.
If it's on fire, it's supposed to be on fire.
Or being eaten.
You and the captain
Right.
just love to torment me, don't you?
Yeah, no one else is gonna make this fun for you.
Before you leave the room, Retta, she did give you a piece of jewelry. It's now
Yep.
in your gear section.
Okay.
Dear me.
Going to leave medbay in order to deliver earrings to everybody.
Please feel free
Yay,
to
twist.
compliment the med bay on its cleanliness.
So
Oh,
I'll
okay.
read this one to you guys. In a world without cell phones to keep in touch with,
Ah, yes.
keeping in touch with your party is important. These little pieces of jewelry use sending to keep the party members in contact regardless of distance.
Call now at 1-800 It's a Beholder for only 5 easy payments
Just
of
remember-
$49.99.
Optimal calling hours are after 7 p.m.
So it's not a 1-900 number?
No, it's not
Definitely a 1-900 number. It's $2.40. It's $2.45 for the first minute. For the first 2 minutes, and then that same price for every additional minute.
Okay.
And they
Yeah,
like to
quite
stretch
cheap. I'm
it
gonna
out,
be honest
put
with you,
on
it's quite
hold.
cheap.
Fine, I
Yep.
will go locate the dragon.
Good, because I gotta work on the skull anyway. Take it from her.
Try not to wreck the markings.
Now remember, in order to build the quest helper, you had to take the crystal that had the
Great.
map in it out.
Yes.
So it is
That-
now basically a very adorned skull.
I know.
Okay, I'm just letting you guys.
I know. We're gonna if the key they catch up, that's going to them and we're running away.
Quick, go! She's tasting things.
She's eating stuff in the med bay.
Make her roll.
I'm sorry, it's one of Retta's magic books. I'm trying to
No.
work out how to read it.
If
You
she's
know
eating
how to
stuff,
read. You do have language.
I'm just checking. It's a magic book. It's you got to smell it. You got to lick it.
True, sometimes, you know.
You do know how to read.
This is why she's never coming into the engineering room. I'm
Auntie-
saving Bob from getting licked.
Auntie, give me a spellcasting roll.
Certainly, my love. There we go. There we go. Oh,
Nice.
2 then.
Cockeyed. Be like,
It's a little above your level,
Mhm.
reading level. You get some of the general idea that, boom, things like that.
A little knowledge is all anybody ever needs.
Well, fortunately,
To
you
get in
have
trouble.
several built-in powers right now.
Yep. But I'm
It's-
just taking every opportunity I can to
yeah,
learn.
it's not going to unlock. This small section you've read does not unlock the greater mysteries of magic.
Fair enough. Fair
It
enough. I
gives
wasn't
you
expecting to stumble upon it. Certainly not in an incredibly clean med
It
bay.
gives you the basics, how you can draw additional magic from ley lines or other magical power sources.
It's the best paragraph in the world. It teaches absolute magic.
It reads a lot like stereo instructions.
Oh, you gith.
Right, I'm going to need to go out and get a doubly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
It's
that's
just
fine. I wasn't
Beetlejuice,
expecting
Beetlejuice.
anything amazing to happen. It's just this is what my character would do.
No, that's
So-
fine. That's fine.
Character's doing.
Teak, are you going to give everyone in the?
Yep, including the captain.
All right. Please, how are you giving them to them?
Just hold it out to them. Take this. It's dangerous to go alone.
Ryan, can you
Yes.
give me some sort of save? Tell me to roll a skill with a saving thing to it to see whether I pass the skill or not. Whatever it is, it could be anything. Come up with a number and I'll just roll a dice.
Sure. Give me a common knowledge roll.
That's a good choice, actually. Okay. I'm going to try and eat that.
No. It's not. It's metal. It's not edible. You do know. No.
Okay. Well, like I say, try and eat it.
You're 4. I mean,
3! I'm 3! Stop
Oh.
aging me up, damn you! You're
You're
like
3.
Iceland! I'm going to demand a 10% discount off you soon.
you do know how to affix it to yourself. It's pretty much just an ear cuff.
I'll just be like, look, hold still.
It's an ear cuff, basically.
Yeah. Yep.
Don't take this off.
You may have to show her how to use it.
Turn
No,
around and look at it.
I've like pinched it into place. Like
And
I'm actually
keep-
giving a quick rundown.
Okay.
Turn around to look at it and keep turning around because I can't see it.
Literally hold her face as I'm doing this.
Probably very wise. I take it I can't lick you.
No.
Okay.
Do I notice that she's cleaned my med bay?
Oh yeah, it's spotless.
Hey.
Everything is arranged according to the English alphabet, whereas you had everything arranged to the Gith alphabet.
Why did you touch my books?
I'm trying to learn. You know that. That's why the captain put me with you. So I'm learning.
I
Go
literally just
clean the
walk
mess
out.
hall.
Oh,
I
so that's
literally
all
just
needs
walk
cleaning now,
out.
does it?
I told you before, never touch this room or reorganize it again.
You told me to clean the med bay.
I did not tell you to clean the med bay.
I shall go off to the mess deck, mumbling sullenly like a child.
As one would.
Yes,
As the
quite.
child you are.
Start
Yep.
rearranging my books back into the Git alphabet.
Please notice
the way
how
it's supposed
clean
to
they
be.
all are now.
I don't care how clean they all are.
Licked clean.
They've been licked clean. Yes.
Auntie,
Hardly
I would
any
like to
saliva
draw
residue
your
at all.
attention to a power you have that could have helped you reading.
Not detect arcana. Object reading.
Object reading.
Okay, well, I've got that for next time. That's
Yeah.
good.
You have this large encyclopedia of
Stuff.
basic magic for 10-year-olds.
It's a bit like the chemistry sets we used to get as kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magic for dummies.
It's like a
Dragon.
book Hogwarts would give out to kids first year,
Okay.
explaining things. These are the principles of magic.
It's essentially, here is Peter, here is Jane, here is the magic wand.
Oh no, it's way over that. It's like a college course,
It's magic for dummies.
but
I
it's
didn't go to a college.
it's
I didn't
magic
get
for
that
dummies.
far.
It's got yellow and black on the cover.
Sorry, magic for dragons. I apologize.
No,
No,
it's magic
dummies,
for
no. Dummies is good.
Dummies, magic for dummies. Yeah.
I
You
appreciate that range of
mistranslate
books
it
lost.
and read dragons where it says dummies.
It literally has like a
But she's
piece
crayoned
of...
out the word dummies.
No,
and
it's
just
got a
written
piece
dragon.
of scotch tape.
Fix
Duct
anything
tape
with
on
that.
it and magic marker on top of that.
Yep. One of those Sharpie pens, you know?
Yep.
And then I turn
Sharp
over
beyond
to the
duct
first
tape,
page
baby.
and it says magic for dummies. Huh? Is this the same
Yeah,
book?
I only fixed the cover.
Oh dear.
All right, I'm gonna head over to Spanky's character and be like, "Hey, ear cuff, put it on."
No, thank you.
And be
How's
like,
it
"Wait till he
activate?
puts it on." I'm like, "Now you can talk to everybody. If
Yay.
you press this button, you can turn it off."
Oh, so on off. Okay, got it. Cool.
Spanky.
Leave it on, right?
Spanky. Remember when you're muted next time. All right. Because you do that in real life a lot.
Try and leave it on, because otherwise it's gonna happen, right?
I'll find Mr. Fish. Do the same thing.
Mr. Fish.
Oh, Spanky's Mr. Fish. I'll find
Fish.
Hex's
Vesper?
character. Look, I'm bad. I'm bad at names.
That's okay.
So is Teak. I'm like, oi!
New person.
Yeah.
You
Put
don't
this
have one.
on.
Sure.
The Atlantean, right? Yep. That's good. Fish boy, something like that.
Yeah, Mr. Fish.
Fishes.
That works.
All right, so you've given out sending jewelry to everyone so that they can all stay in contact, which is
I want
Correct.
to know, does this mean we're engaged?
Yes.
No.
Yes, it
and I
does.
walk away.
Okay.
She's just being shy.
Oh, dear.
You got to pursue that relationship.
And then
I'm finding
from
you
there,
letters.
I'm just going to start working on upgraded navigation.
okay. You're working out the tweaks in Quest Helper.
Yep.
There you go.
Writing some new code.
Breaking things.
I mean, obviously, it's how you learn.
Do we have dummies? I mean,
No.
like actual like
Training
Dummies.
dummies?
dummies, training dummies. Yes.
Yeah. There are probably some in the hold.
Okay. Good. Good.
Be like, I am staying in the engine room. The kids have fun. Quietly take Laz by the hand and lead her out.
So, at some point in this, Vesper has realized that something happened while he was out in the bar and has gone around to like see if he can get a synopsis of what actually happened during, the time
Okay.
he was out having fun.
Who
It's
are
like,
you going
oh.
to?
Oh,
Um, Well, I mean, first he would go to the captain. If the captain blows him off, first mate.
Captain's a little busy right now.
Okay.
We don't
First
have
mate
a
then?
first mate currently.
Then I would probably hit up. I would hit up the first like able-bodied crewman, or person I see. Probably Spank's character if he's
Okay.
wandering around doing things.
Spanky, would you like to explain to the newbie? Wait a second.
Two-dimensional
Newbie,
beholder
ask the question.
Oh yeah.
So, unless I'm still having a
Boy space pirate.
Okay.
And he
For
wants the
some reason,
skull of
I thought it-
Magnar, which we have.
Could have sworn he had a head like a mushroom. I was calling out his head, and I can't remember
So
why.
Illithid, he's got tentacle face. And he
Ah,
has the
I
skull of
thought
Magnar
it.
in the face. We have.
That's
I
right.
put
It
a
was like
pic-
calling him a squid. I could have sworn he had a head
I
like a
put a
mushroom.
picture
So I
of
was
him that
calling out his
Paco had put in the
head, and I
spell
can't
camera
remember
chat.
So
why.
Illithid, there you go. Tentacle face. Oh yeah, there's a picture of him in the
Ah,
chest.
I
Skull of
thought it.
Magnar in the face. We have.
Sounds
In
good.
general.
That's
I
right. It
put
was
a
like
picture-
calling him a squid. I could have
Spelled
sworn he had a head
I
like a
put a
mushroom.
Jamie
picture
is
of him that
coffee
Paco
slim
had put
and
in
he's
the spell
terrified of
camera
me.
chat.
Out the slim right. There you go. And when I'm done with that, I go down to the engine room because I want one more look at the skull so I can plot the next course. I just need to see the gemmy things, whatever, and then plot the next section
Sure.
for when we get done with whatever, just so we're like one ahead.
He was
Alright.
talking with me, so I follow him down there too, and all, because right now, I have nothing to do too much, so
Okay.
I'm gonna tag along.
So if I could have you guys refresh the foundries back up.
Sure enough.
Okay.
Go
Why
down.
wouldn't my
Okay.
connection go down?
Right?
Did that mess up the stream?
I expected mine to, so I'm surprised it was yours. The connection gods are like, they're not overlooking me. That's just them going, you're next, buddy.
For the record, Spanky Hex, you guys come down the engine room, the door is closed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just tagging along, following this guy around. I'm trying to see if I can be useful in some way.
Who left their socks out? Are they edible?
You can lick them and find out.
I'll lick them and find it. Do you want me to
They
make a
smell,
saving roll?
they smell like Parmesan cheese.
There you go. Hot
It must
Parmesan
have something
cheese,
to
right?
do with you, because you currently stink at this stuff.
Some of them smell of cheese. Some of them smell of, rotting
Onions,
meat.
Garlic.
There you go. Funyuns.
Some of them are hard.
Oh,
Toffee hammer
really
on
hard
them,
and
right,
crusty. Those
okay.
are the best ones.
They're a little crunchy.
Bad
I'm
people.
just saying.
Bad people.
Yeah.
Let's get off this
I'm
topic,
learning.
please.
When you lick them, they're real salty. Yeah.
Stop it. I asked you to stop it.
I
Ryan,
will knock
I'm
on the
going
door
to
and
tidy
just
up
and
one
announce what
sock
I need
from
to
each
do
pair.
through the door.
Okay.
So that
Because I can't remember if you
where
can
the
hear
other
through the
socks
door or
go.
not.
What's happening?
I knock on the door to the engine room and holler through the door. I just need to see the skull for a little bit to plot the next leg of our course.
Already has it. Go away.
Do what now?
The
didn't hear what
captain
you
has the course. Literally, like
No,
I have like
yeah,
a
I have
sliding
the
door.
course. I'm the one that plots the course. I have to look at the skull to plot the course.
Yeah, the captain has the readout.
Oh, does he? Does he have everything?
Yeah,
Oh, my bad. I
I'm
bolt up
way
there.
ahead of it. You got it.
Sweet. Well, you next time tell the pilot.
No. Close the door. Or close the little viewing
Fair
window.
enough. Go up there and ask the captain for the course information.
No,
Or
by
for
by
the
this time,
coordinate
because you're
information.
your normal crew, my character doesn't really let people into the engine room.
Yeah, I'm not worried. You could bring the skull to the door. I only need to look at it for like a minute. It doesn't matter to me.
That requires effort.
So as the ship has been underway for a couple hours,
Wave a bag of weed, make you a trade.
a couple hours stretches into a couple days as you're trying to stay relatively unknown, not come across too many people.
Is Foundry not back up?
No,
It's
not.
up.
Okay,
Not
because I
loading in,
did
I'm
the
afraid.
refresh, but it hasn't
Yeah.
logged in or anything.
To
Not again.
No.
go through the actual link in Spelljammer. It's
That's what I'm
been
doing right
penned,
now.
so
Okay, bear with me 2 seconds. Come on.
because I did that and it's working fine.
Mark.
Link
I
is
did
There we
that and
go.
I still have a blank screen.
It's probably loading.
Ah,
I
that's
know.
looking
It
better.
does take a
simple
long
refresh.
time to load, mainly because
Brian
we have
has-
so
There we go.
Brian has so many files into this. It definitely takes time to load.
it's insane. I will let you guys see it at one point in time. It's
There we go.
I'm not
it's
going to
about 10
understand.
times
am I?
as big as most Foundry games should be.
Got a couple of terabytes in there, right?
I've got so much data in this damn thing. It's
All
Very
right, I'm trying to
impressive.
log back in now. Hopefully it'll let me.
I've gone through the basic stuff. I'm now back up onto the grey screen with the anvil in the top left corner.
Yep, it's loading.
Yeah, that's where I'm
it's
at.
loading. Yep.
I'm
Select
gonna
the
roll techno wizardry for every day that we're going, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
How many
It's going
days
to
have
take
we
about
gone?
3 days to get to the destination.
Cool.
I'm also going to do that when I log in for the
Well,
When it pops.
language.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm going to follow Rhett around trying to learn everything I can off her.
That's great. I gave her the. I'm just going to give you the encyclopedia for dummies that set you up with a training dummy and told you go for it.
thank you.
Fair enough. I shall do this if I may.
Excellent.
Get my character sheet back.
All right,
You're
the
up
third
on
day.
deck, practicing your offensive spells. You're shooting
Mhm.
magic missiles at the darkness. You're
Yay!
No, I actually gave her the spell magic missile.
I know, but the darkness, that's the
It's
good
the
thing.
dark-
But she can only shoot darkness with
She
them.
can only shoot at the darkness with
It's
the magic
dark,
missile.
it's dead. Don't worry.
And she has to refuel with Cheetos and Mountain Dew because that's normal.
No, that's Bob.
Oh, that's
Twinkies
Brian,
and
that's
jelly.
Bob.
To be fair, I've had some
And-
socks. I'm all right.
Antique.
antique.
Come on, load up.
Let me know when I'm allowed to roll because I want to keep this.
You can roll
organized.
whenever you want.
Okay. All right. So we have 3 days worth to roll.
Yep.
Okay. Roll number 1. Oops, I gotta get rid of that. Sorry. Only the 2 counted.
No, actually, the 5 counted. You
Okay.
you automatically get a wild dice.
Oh,
along with
okay.
things. See?
Oh, okay. 2. Gotta spend a Benny on
And
that.
that Benny, baby.
My Benny thing did not pop up next to it.
If you want to just click it on your character sheet.
Okay.
I should do that too. There we go. Sorry.
And then roll it again. All right. What information are you looking for, Retta?
I'm just trying to translate this goddamn scroll. I mean, this goddamn skull.
Okay. Mostly it's telling the tale of how during the Illithid War, they came across an artifact that was ancient, powerful, and evil. And after some misguided attempts at trying to use it, they've realized that it had to be locked away. And it was taken to the farthest reaches that they could think of and placed
This my people?
by your people.
Okay.
They're talking. They come out flatly and say, "This is the eye of the Undying King, the Whispered One of Vecna."
hmm The only people that I give this information to is the captain and Teak.
Okay, no problem.
Fantastic.
Wouldn't
This
understand it
is
anyway.
The
such a bad
captain
idea.
realizes that an artifact like this could be worth millions.
And that
More
it's
money
priceless.
than, well, any of you can imagine. And you can imagine a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Enough to buy your own world, if need
I
be.
think maybe
Each.
considering what this is, we may not should sell it.
Yeah. The one had fallen into the wrong hands, like Hakatha Slim, for
My
example.
Or
people
fall
would
into-
not have fit in it for no reason. My people, if they could have used the power, they would have.
Well, if this map gets to in the hands of that Elithid back at the bar, it's gonna be real bad.
Well, that's why we still have to find it.
Exactly. If we
We
can
just
find
shouldn't
it,
sell
we
it.
can. We could possibly destroy it. We could possibly,
Use it.
rehide it, put it somewhere no one will ever get to it.
hmm
You could go get the hand and put them together. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, it's one of those things. It's only business. Yes.
Sorry, it's still not loaded.
Yep. Me too.
Hit refresh.
Mine just finally loaded. So don't worry, Auntie. Just be
It
patient
takes a
because
long
it's taking its
ass
time.
Right.
Yeah. Slim Jim.
The exposition for now.
Sure,
Not
I'll
to
later.
worry about anything.
Not to worry.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Nom.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cream
big ones because
rises
Easy loves
to the
these.
top.
Where I have cookies.
I've got
Mhm.
lasagna.
I've
followed
got a
by
couple of
chocolate
those,
mousse.
too.
And tomorrow night's
Oreos, but I don't want to open them up right now.
So
Our desk is littered with pogey bait. Oh my god.
now
They're
you know what the map
crackers and
leads you
stuff.
to.
hmm
But you also understand that from the writing, they didn't make it a direct go here and there it is.
Yep.
Always the way.
Each crystal is encoded with the next leg of the journey, where to go and where to find it. The problem is you only have one crystal.
Now,
Hmm.
does the crystal lead to the next crystal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. I've
And
done
weren't
this
there empty
quest
spots
before.
in it? Yeah, weren't there empty spots in it where we
David.
get another jewel and stick it in and load
Yeah.
the thing up with diamonds or something?
Yep, you get
Okay.
it. You had one crystal in there, and that led you to, that showed you where the next crystal is located. It was a
Because
very
everybody on the ship
general.
knows now.
It was a very general, crappy ass map, much like the world maps in WoW.
Mm.
Gotcha.
So for a more specific one, Teak took the crystal out and created Quest Helper.
I created better quest helper.
One that works. Yes.
No, this is still pretty shitty.
I got a good roll. What are you talking about? I upgraded.
Mm-hmm. You upgrade it as much as you can.
Don't take this from me, Brian.
I'm not.
Sure sounds like you are.
You can't always guarantee, though, that this is going to work.
I'm gonna let the captain know that, and the navigator be like, "All right, Mr. Pilot."
5 out of 6 locations aren't real.
Well, the
Ah.
fortunate
Things are
thing
happening.
is this first location you got it on the charts. Who knows where the next one could be? I mean, this thing was created thousands of years ago, at least 1,000 years ago.
To upgrade the system each time we get a crystal.
Stellar drift. It's a wonderful thing. And
How
you're
dare
going
you have a
into an
good
area
reason.
that has been charted maybe by a handful of people. Cool.
This isn't scary at all.
No. This is fine. It's gonna be fine. It's an adventure.
Into wild space. You know, the first place they tell you not to go.
That's why we bring a cartographer with us, and then we sell
Yeah.
our maps for some extra money.
You could do that.
We
We don't have a cartographer.
That's why we bring one, or we start taking.
We have a pilot.
No, the least amount of people to know about what we're doing.
So
the
then we
better.
train the dragon to be a cartographer because that's going to be good for her later on in her life.
Who asked
We are
you?
now in violation of the treaty.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So
the Kabriashi Maru all over again.
Uh-uh.
Are you chewing,
you're
boy?
right. Yeah, I'm chewing.
All right.
Eat that cookie.
Did you bring enough
I
for
have-
everyone?
Yes. You're not getting
Yeah.
one, but I have enough.
That's fair. Fair and valid. I understand.
Yep.
Mhm. I used to have some milk, but I drank it.
I need to go and make a cup of hot chocolate in a
You
moment.
can get
just so
here.
you
I'll
know.
give you as many as you can eat.
So the first spot that it showed on the map was a planet, and it's been documented, but not overly so. I mean, you know, they have a planet, they've named it, they know it's there. It's called Yin Sloth. YIN-SLOTH.
He's spelling it out. That makes me wonder if it'll be important.
It's a jungle world.
Gee. I'm sorry.
Chenga. And, you know, maybe a couple, you know, universities send people there to document, do biological hippie shit per year.
I guarantee you there is a hipster thing set up there somewhere.
Some of them
Selling coffee.
Some of them
Artisan
come back.
coffee.
Some of them don't. They keep
I'm-
going.
I've got better weed than they do. We're fine.
You arrive in orbit, and you're
Gonna go and make my cup of hot chocolate.
go make a cup of hot chocolate, and you're pulled into its
Oh.
gravity well. As you're coming in for a landing, you're trying to find on the quest helper where to go.
It just says planet.
Well, the ship is so big that the arrow is going nuts. So it's probably best if quest helper is only used in a smaller setting like a party, not a big ship-wide navigation.
I reach up and tug on the captain's sleeve.
Yes?
Are you gonna want us to go down to this planet? Looking up at him, just
Yeah.
kind of expression.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
This is
Actually,
bullshit. I want to
wait,
go
wait,
on the
wait.
record to say
Actually,
that.
you're gonna have to.
Man,
So as the
I didn't
ship,
sign on for this. I'm the engineer. I stay on the ship.
as the ship doesn't really do well on landing on land. It's more of a water air type deal. He's scouting along the coast, and close to where the quest helper is, kind of coming out. There's a giant written in rocks, help.
It's not good.
It's an SOS.
Let's go somewhere else and land.
And coming out from the jungle is a guy just going,
Captain, I'll look the other way if you do.
There isn't a black smoke monster, is there?
no, we have to do this. This is our.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
We have to check to see if they're
We have
injured.
to check to see if they're
Look
injured.
up at
Besides,
Oh,
it's
sure.
not that far from here. It
You don't want to
like
teach
it's that
the
far.
dragon because it takes you away from the skull, but you want to pick up Rando.
I didn't say pick up Rando. I just want to make sure they're all right, give him medical supplies, and leave him.
Fair, okay.
And leave him.
No, he's not unless the captain commands it. He's not coming on his ship.
Captain does not command it. Look at the captain.
We'll see. Let's see what's going on first.
And besides, I have the dragon practicing on the test dummy.
Dragon's gotta come with us.
Sploosh. You make water landing.
I look at the ensign guy.
Yep.
I want you to keep your weapon trained on this guy. We want to make sure that he doesn't make any sudden moves until we can ascertain his character and make sure that he's not going to turn around and backstab us.
Hey, are you guys pretty persuasive? I've got a 10 in persuasion, so just for the talking purposes.
Do I have persuasion? I'm a Gith Yankee, no.
He's about as charismatic as a rock. And I'm
Once
not
it's fallen
exactly
on you.
good at
That's
it
it.
either.
I'm happy to stand back, though you might want the guy over there with all the tattoos and the big guns to be the one, covering
Fine.
him.
He's a weapon. He's automatically a weapon.
Fine, we'll bring the pilot with us. You come as well if you are so good at communicating with people. You talk to him. I will bring my bag.
Here we go.
I go like this. I
So-
both hands up. I'm like, she's not really good at like speaky. So when she sounds angry like that, it's not personal. She's just.
I hand her some trail mix.
I take the
There
trail
you
mix.
go.
So thank
Not
you.
you. I hand it
No,
to
I
the
take it
healer.
anyway. Snatch it straight out of your hands.
I hand it to her, and you snatch it out of my hand.
No,
I
that's
needed
fine.
snacks. Nope, it's mine now.
No, that's fine. You know my character wouldn't have taken it anyway.
I know, but I
Human
licked it just to
food.
make sure.
How dare they?
I'm gonna
Hey.
go get my medical gear.
Brian, how come there's a picture of person?
And that's coming up.
Oh, that's the guy?
Yeah.
All right, well, maybe we'll take him.
I don't think everybody can see that
1 second.
yet.
I'm looking at the stream, so.
Ah. So you
I find the
ashore.
dragon and tell her to come with us.
ooh.
Waiting for Spanky. Because he's got his puppies.
What is she doing?
I don't
Please
know.
Do something for funsies. Don't make me change your pictures again.
You don't have
The
to,
wolf
but
is
this
out
is
there.
just for
Woo,
your
woo,
own
woo, and that-
information.
Oh.
Buddy.
So we can show people what I would currently be.
So you come across and you land, and there's a guy that looks a lot like
Like-
this.
Like Charlie Hunan? Yes, he does.
This is very interesting.
He
Don't
looks like
see.
he's been in the jungle for weeks.
Did you put this in chat? Because I don't see it in chat.
It
No,
should be
I
in
haven't found it
Foundry.
yet, my love. I'm sorry. Hang on.
It's on the Foundry.
It's in Foundry.
Oh,
Yeah, just look at Foundry.
okay.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
So he looks broken. He looks like he hasn't bathed. He's barely eaten. He's barely had any water. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Somebody's finally come. He comes kind of running, but really slow.
Are you? How are you on this planet?
We were members of a expedition. The university sent us to catalog the life forms here. Unfortunately, some of them proved hostile. The rest of my friends were taken.
I'm going to start examining him while he's talking.
Give me some medical rolls.
I want to know, is there a like insight or a BS detector skill? Besides,
That would be
BS
noticed.
detector scale. I like
Is
it.
he
So
lying?
do I.
So,
do I.
Yeah.
Retta, you notice that, yeah, this guy is very malnourished, extremely dehydrated. He's got more bug bites than facial hair. He looks rough.
All right, I'm going to start. I pull out a thing of water, and I make him sit down, and I look at him and say, "I want you to drink this slowly. You're gonna want to gulp it. Drink it slowly."
He starts drinking it. And yeah, the first couple are a gulp, but he slows it down. Some of the native tribes, they didn't like the fact that we were here. They kidnapped my compatriots. I barely got away.
Okay.
Like
Teak.
what are they? What race? I'm asking the guy. Sorry.
There's some kind of reptilian humanoids.
Of course they are. Cause fuck me, right?
Oh, this is the one with the Grimbor and the cannibals and the pygmies and all that, right?
I don't
Okay.
know.
I've played
Would I know any
Diablo.
of
I
that?
remember that third fucking area.
You
I hold
can
my hand out to
roll to
Teak.
see if you've heard anything about the Yinsoft jungle.
Okay, what
I'm
would that
dressed
be?
for the occasion,
That would
by
be
the way.
common knowledge.
Oh dear.
common knowledge.
Who?
Tarklu fails. Vesper fails. Tariq succeeds. Lazel succeeds. And Teak succeeds. So, this is a jungle that at one point in time was a living, thriving human civilization that was interfered with, legend has it, by the gods. TM.
Oh,
Him.
God.
And it
Trademark.
suffered a complete meltdown, socio ecological, the whole
Minios,
nine.
is it?
The amount of magics and chemicals, whatever science was unleashed in this jungle, mutated the life forms and basically destroyed whatever civilizations, brought them back to a Stone Age. The only problem was they weren't all the same kind of people anymore. Some mutated into different types of humans. Some mutated into bestial forms. Some mutated back into reptiles. From what this guy is saying, they ran into the reptiles.
I'm gonna hold out my hand to Teak. I need one of your energy bars, please.
Give her the look. Fine.
I break off a third of it, because again, I don't want him hurting himself, and give it to him to eat.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is the first decent food I've had in weeks.
I don't think I'd
I
call
remember
it
what it
deep.
was like back on the jungle planet of Bandagenous 5. 7 weeks we went without food or water, but my God, we made it back to the main post. Well, I
Dr.
did.
Livingston, I presume.
Have a look at the photo in chat. It's a
That's
jungle.
what you look like now.
It's a jungle, yeah.
All I can picture is Lala Ward in a jungle outfit.
Oh, no. No.
That
I've got
would
the
be-
full Captain
that
Cook
would be
thing, puff
perfect.
helmet and everything else like that.
Pith helmet, the whole
Yeah.
deal.
Mm-hmm.
Scarf.
Jodhpurs.
With that, it tastes like shitty chocolate and sawdust.
Mm-hmm.
Those are emergency rations that I don't talk about.
They're delicious. Thank you so much.
Man,
I
hunger is
really
the best
appreciate
spice.
We need to get off this planet. My companions, they were taken. I don't know if they're still alive or if they can be rescued.
What's your name?
That's a good question.
Oops,
Mm.
sorry.
Right.
His name
Nathan.
is. My name is Andrew. Andrew Dawson. It's nice to meet you.
And you left your compatriots behind.
Do you have a
to
creek named
die.
after you, sir?
I was the only one that managed to escape them.
How?
I ran.
Why
Like
did
What
you
about
say?
your buddies? Did they not run?
They ran slower.
Oh, it's
I
that
can
joke.
respect
That's
that.
how
I
it's
can.
gonna work,
Okay,
yeah.
all right. I'm on board. I'm on
That's survival
board.
of the fittest.
Captain,
They weren't as fast as me.
Captain, and did you hear all that?
Beep.
Yeah, I heard that, Liz.
Beep.
Well, this is a good cover as anything for what we're doing on this planet.
That's fair.
If we use him to, if we can rescue at least him, there may be some kind of reward in it for us. We can rescue.
You have my attention.
If we can rescue the rest of his party, hey, bonus. But we need to find that gem.
Mm-hmm.
And
I agree.
Based on what that quest helper thing was giving us.
You don't
And-
think by any chance these two events may be related, do you?
Yeah, exactly.
He was just here cataloging nature. That's his story.
Yeah. He was he's an anthropologist. The others were biologists,
Field day.
botanists. Think one was a geologist, and they were here doing field work.
What did the folks look like who took his friends?
Lizard people.
Okay.
He gives you a rough look, and
Ooh.
he pulls up
There we go.
a journal. This is pretty much what took them.
It's my cousin Frida.
Okay. I'm going to bandage.
Slicey,
Andrew.
spicy.
I am going to bandage you up, and then you're going to show us where your friends are. You will not need to fight, but we will try to see what we can do to help them. And if they are a lost cause, we will have to go and finish what we need to do, and then we will take you off this
Oh,
planet.
thank God. Thank
Do
God.
a high altitude recon pretty easy.
I have had an idea.
Oh no.
Oh, joy.
Yes.
What do we know about these people? What do we know about their gods?
The lizard people?
I don't like where that's going.
I
they
think I
worship-
see where this is going.
It wouldn't be the first time I've done
They
this.
worship some humanoid statue. In the navel of it is some kind of glowing gem.
Oh,
I see.
Oh. go figure.
Of course.
Okay, I
That's
think I
convenient.
know a way of startling them.
You should
And
maybe
whilst
not.
I startled them, someone else could go and do what we came here for.
You know, they won't
don't-
cook dragon
I
before
don't
they eat
think-
it.
I don't think we should do the whole dragon thing yet. I'll
Okay.
caveat that with yet.
Yeah, I just thought it might be a way of distracting their attention.
No,
I
I
mean,
He's
you don't have
understand.
a
looking at
thief
you
in the
guys
party,
like,
so-
what the fuck?
No, like we're like I apologize. I would have stepped away to mention the dragon thing.
Okay.
Mhm.
I probably
busy-
wouldn't have, but
He's
I'm busy
getting
badgering.
bandaged. Oh, thank you. It's been so
Putting
trying.
ointments and, you know,
Oh,
I
thank
just
God for calamine lotion. I've been itching all over.
Tinctures, things like that.
will have to take blood cultures when
He's
we get
covered
back to the
almost
ship.
entirely in pink from the calamine. He's
We got to make sure you're not infected.
This poor guy has been through so much. It doesn't look like he could go with you on a journey through the jungle. That's
Mhm.
I lick
He
him.
is
He'll
sunburned,
spruce him up.
sun bleached. The skin is peeling. Bug bites
I has-
everywhere.
Is there anybody else but the captain on the ship? Because I hesitate to leave an unknown person on the ship alone with the
I
captain.
don't want to.
There's
no.
Bob on the ship. Honestly,
Automated
they
crew.
could probably put him in the sick bay.
It's
Him
very
on
Lock
the
it.
bed in the sick bay. He'll pass out. Stick an IV tube in him, and he would be more than happy.
I can if you put an IV in him, I can get you something that'll put him out.
I
Well-
have plenty of things that can put him out.
Also,
Yeah,
you
but mine's
guys
more
realize the captain is far more than capable of handling
I know.
this guy.
All right, I'm going to tell the captain that we have an idea of where our goal is, and also his buddies are in the same place, and I need to bring this guy up to hook him up to an IV and let him get some rest, and to keep an eye on his six.
That's fine. That's
Yeah, it's a
fine.
real good. place to
Horribly
start,
nice of us. I
That's
know.
fine. We can stick him in
Possible
in the sick bay.
reward. I'll
yeah,
do
I
anything.
know. I know.
Bring him back on the
hungry.
raft, and
Mhm.
It's
we'll take
crackhead.
care of things.
Yep.
It's a puppa. Look at
He
the
just
puppy.
does not want to be left alone.
I look at Teak.
Dude.
Teak, you're in
He
charge
just-
until I get back.
Why would you do that?
What a hemorrhage.
Because otherwise our thing is the guy who wants to kill everybody at first sight,
Didn't mean to bring
or
things to
the
a
baby
halt.
dragon.
Unless that was my connection freezing.
Yeah, your connection froze on the doggy.
But on the dog,
That's
so
okay.
that's fine. Yeah, we can live
Eh.
with that.
It froze on Itchy, so
I love that
That's
your sweatshirt has future and visions on it. It's very apt.
So I'm leaving
It
Teak
gives
in
us hope.
charge and bringing my patient back to get him hooked up and everything.
Like,
okay.
I demand we all sit the fuck down.
Hang on. You're leaving Teak in charge.
Well, who else am I leaving in charge?
Spanky?
Not it.
I
and
can't
that's why
leave.
Teak is in charge.
Be like, all right, I'm in charge. I go over to and sit on a
Wow.
rock and pull out my weed pipe.
God.
And just look at the rest of them. Yep,
You
this
hear
is
it,
me in charge.
Teak, give me a notice roll,
Oh, why would you do that shit to me?
because I'm evil.
No.
No, actually, that's a success.
Oh, wow, that's
4
scary
is a
for whoever's
success.
trying to
worrying,
sneak up on
frankly.
us.
Mute Discord.
You
There we go.
hear ding,
Oh, damn it.
ding.
It's close.
It's the microwave.
All right, fine. We'll go in the direction of the thing going ding.
Well, I would wait for people to get back.
The healer, yeah, that makes sense. All right, fine. See, I sit on the rock and I smoke pot. I have the best plans. I'm a
On the
good
screen,
leader.
you actually see the arrow instead of, swirling around like it's insane. Settle down and point off into a
I
direction.
start kind of going like this to see if I can find the general direction.
Yeah, you can divine it. Give me a science roll.
I like it. You say you're a good leader, but you're listening to the voice in your head the whole time.
Science or techno wizardry?
Science.
He surprises me.
Nice.
See, the ever-present one.
Of course.
Nice.
It's me rolling. Of course, there's a
Because
one
reasons.
involved.
You have you're working it out. You've determined the basic direction.
I literally look up. I'm like, everybody have a seat. Good.
Excuse me.
So the raft comes back. Lizelle is with it. The Andrew guy has been placed in sick bay, has an IV drip going on in him, and is just so fucking happy to be out of this jungle hellscape.
Yeah, and I've put a sedative in the IV drip so that way he'll.
Oh, he takes it and asks for more. It's keep my ass knocked out while we're on this fucking climb.
Right?
We can do that.
It
Just
has been
sedate
3
me.
weeks of ever living hell.
Don't use your own
I
stash.
want to be
Use
sedated.
Retta's.
Uh-huh.
And Retta's the medic, so she has the good stuff.
No, I'm sorry. She has good stuff. I have the good stuff.
I have the legal stuff.
The good legal medical pharmaceuticals.
Right.
And that is quite enough to keep him very
I must
unconscious,
say, quite frankly.
very comfortable.
And we
And
won't
getting
talk about
some-
how I get this stuff.
How addictive is this?
Anyway, moving
Bless you, Jess.
on.
So, next up,
All right, I look at Teak. Okay, he's all resting.
Literally
Yeah.
have a joint hanging out of my mouth. I
yeah,
led
that's
well.
fine. So, have you figured out which way we need to go? Okay.
That way.
I suspect we probably will
Bing.
need to keep on our toes. Remember, the first objective is to get the gem and get out of there alive. Secondary, if we can save his friends, we can do that.
Literally, like, put the straps in my backpack. Like, hook them around my my midsection there. I'm like, all right, who's the strongest person here that isn't the dragon?
The walking machine.
Fuck me.
they're asking.
No, fuck it.
Because my ass is too tiny to walk through this shit, and I gotta be on someone's shoulder. And
Lycos, you have your bird, right?
Yep.
Can you?
can
I
I
said
ride the
myself.
bird? Will you let me do that?
No, it's a bird. It's a bird-sized bird.
Can you
Bird-sized
scout
bird.
ahead? See how far away this reptilian village is from here.
Absolutely.
Good thinking.
I literally climb up on Auntie, legs around her shoulders, and I grab onto her hair.
Brian, I try and grow taller if you'll
Okay.
let me, just to give her a better launch
That's
platform.
fine. That's fine. You can
All right,
go
I take his
between
back.
a
You're a
cat and
great
your
ship.
normal size.
I'm sorry, say that again, please, Brian.
You can go between a cat and your normal size.
Okay, well, max size then.
Your
just
your
so that
normal
she-
size is a bus.
Maybe not max size then. Um, sorry.
Anyway,
it
I have
reminds me
a
of when I-
comfortable perch now. I'm like, all right.
Roll for that.
reminds me of when I
My,
bought the core hound for WoW. I had no idea it was going to be that big.
I literally
Focus, right?
set the compass on top
Auntie,
of her
I'm
head.
just gonna show you something just to, since everybody knows you're a dragon now.
Wagon.
That's your dragon token.
Can't see anything because you got a picture of a
Yeah.
of a lizard
Oh, there
man.
it is. Yeah.
You can close them.
I
Oh
see 'em.
God. Okay.
All right,
That's
that's
it.
your dragon token.
I can't
Mhm.
see it, mate. I'm sorry.
You got to close down your other. You got to close
Yeah,
those other
set the other
windows.
stuff down so you can just see the Rifts logo. It's
You-
sitting on
you-
top of the
You
Rifts
can
logo.
close the lizard man thing.
Oh, I thought that was actually what you were streaming. I'm sorry. Right, I get you.
Yeah,
That's big.
that's your dragon token. That's
Yeah.
Teak.
To the beach.
Are you
You're up.
sure it's to scale?
So that's good. That
It's
means if
very
the ship
big.
goes down, we
Gotta
can
be, buddy.
we have a
What's the matter?
lifeboat.
You're only size 6.
Trouble
right
is,
now.
it's space.
We have a raft.
Well, you actually
in
could
water.
fly through
Protection
space
from
on your own if
radiation.
you wanted.
You have a raft for water.
Dragons
the
have been
helm
known to do
creates
that.
an atmosphere around the ship.
Dude, you
Should
knocked your
the
head.
helm go down? The helm is powered by Bob. So if there's a
Perfect.
disruption in power between power and the helm, it's going to get real suffocation.
It's gonna be
fast.
bad real quick.
Yeah. Basically, the helm generates a life support bubble around the ship, and that aligns with any of the other astral bodies, like the Rock, other ships, things like that. So things kind of pan out.
Hogan.
The only wolf in the world who wants to come inside just so he can get his moment of screen time before he runs back out. Like,
Well, yeah,
Smart
I
puppy.
approve.
of course
Where's
he
my fan
does.
club? Guys, later, and he's out too.
I
All
look
right.
down. I look down and be like, you and I are gonna lead. I'm gonna hold on to your hair and kind of guide you, okay?
Just say
There we
left
go.
or right, you know.
Nope, this is way more fun. Go that way.
Okay.
And be like, yeah, that way. Thank you. Oh
All
no,
I
go
have
there.
to ask is one thing:
Ow.
Who runs Bartertown?
I'm
Bust
not
a deal, face
yanking
the
your
wheel.
hair out. I'm just kind of turning you in the right direction.
Master Blaster, I love you.
Sort of tap on one side and then tap on the other. That's just, you know,
I can do that too.
Master
All right.
Blaster.
tips, you know.
Master Blaster.
It's like Morse code.
So unless I miss my guess, Teak and Tarklu are doing the Master Blaster.
Whatever that
Um,
means.
Tariq has summoned his bird to do long range scouting,
Mhm.
and you're all about to make your way through the wonderful Yinsloth jungle.
I
Oh,
want to
yeah, look out
ask
for the fire sands and the
newbie, because he
sand.
hasn't earned his name yet.
carnivorous plants and
So, newbie, what skill set do you have? I know very well what Tark and Teak can do, and I got an idea on the dragon, but I don't know anything about you.
I got some. I can summon an elemental. I can do a bit some support protection. Let's see. I can fly, so I can take a a view from above. And I can move some things with my mind and shoot some bolts. I can make someone fast or slow too.
So, you're
And more
long
chains
range damage, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
long range damage. Yeah, and support.
Okay,
Good stuff.
awesome.
We've broken this down into WoW positions.
Yeah.
Range DPS.
Healer,
Yep.
DPS.
Range DPS support.
Who's the tank, Spanky?
You're the
I'm
tank.
Probably
I'm
the
melee
tank.
DPS.
You're the
actually.
tank.
You're the tank.
I only tanked in Sweater. I never tanked it in WoW.
Well, you know,
Actually,
we'll be
yes,
alright.
I did. Yes, I did.
All
A
you need is
paladin.
cleanse. Trust me.
I'm
Cleanse is
actually
all
like
you
tank,
need for
but
tanking.
I'm actually
Wow.
melee DPS. Yeah. When your tank out DPS is your DPS, and you're like,
You have to tell me about that barbarian.
Your
plan.
healer out DPS as you're a DPS. You're like, oh shoot.
then you know you're in
Greta,
trouble.
she
There.
doesn't break a sweat.
No.
It's a case of she gets upset if her mana's just goes down by 1%.
No. It has to go down
2%.
below 95%.
Oh, there we
there you
go.
go.
Then you get
And
concerned.
then she's breaking a sweat.
129.
129?
Fuck me.
129.78.
Jesus.
Oh my god. It's not healthy.
All right.
But anyway, I digress.
So, you make your way through the jungle.
Smacking mosquitoes away from.
And tsetse flies.
No, I'm just looking at the clock. All right, yeah. No, we got some time to get through this. You're making your way.
Down
Give
south?
me some. Oh, let's see.
Why are you going in
Before
and
we
out of the pond?
totally get in,
Mhm.
I will have my team spray themselves with a special concoction I made that's supposed to help repel pests.
Yay, concoctions.
Yay!
It
You guys
smells
get
like
to be sprayed with-
sadness. Why?
Well, it's orange.
Is that Avon skin so soft? Yeah. I'm good. Armor.
Like, what is this? Like a spray tan? What's going on here? Why am I orange now?
Well, I couldn't get the pigment out in time. I made it in a hurry after I saw the condition of Andrew. So I wasn't able to do much refining, but it should keep the mosquitoes off of us until we're done.
I'm
Looks
just
like Mickey
disappointed
Rourke
in you,
and the
lad.
wrestler.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I was a little stressed. Okay.
It's not an excuse.
Her med bay
Right,
you
was
know
what?
alphabetized to a different language.
Brian, will I
That's
still be
right.
able to?
I
Will I still
couldn't-
be able? Sorry, so sorry.
ahead.
Please carry on. No, go on. Go on. Yours was more pertinent than mine.
We're just bitching back and forth.
They're
You're
bitching
fine.
back and forth.
Oh,
They're
okay. I
bickering.
was just about to say, as
Did Retta
an
freeze?
insect repellent, can I still get within range to eat insects?
You don't want to eat these insects.
How am I going to know unless I try?
They're not that
I'm
big.
literally
Valid.
poking you in the forehead. Like, no.
I got
I give you a
headache.
roll of piece of paper. Use
Leave
this,
it.
Bapper on the nose.
Leave it.
I
I'm gonna go
quietly
to the
hand her
cat and
like
complain
a
I've got a headache.
Werther's original. Like, try that.
Drop it. Drop
There you
it.
Drop it. Drop
Brian,
it.
what's the dragon's favourite thing? Just put it on a stick and with a string ahead of me. Guide me.
The
He's like, yeah,
donut
the
on a
Werther's
string.
originals are good, right?
Mhm.
Attach the bag
I'm
quietly
not that
onto a
old.
fishing rod.
That only works with zombies.
I'll walk point. I'll use my pulse rifle while we're doing this before
Wait, you
doing
can
anything
change
else.
into a bird?
No, I have a bird that's a pet that's flying around.
No,
I
no,
can
no,
see
no,
its
no.
eyes and stuff.
Maybe a
Newbie.
large bird.
I can fly and I can summon like an air elemental.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought you said you could change into a bird.
No.
Brian, am I able to change into something like that?
Yeah, you can change into a very large bird.
I
Something
just
like
wondering. Trouble is, I have a
bald
feeling
eagle or something.
this might not be the ideal place because I don't know how to fly as something else.
Well,
One of those
flying
Andes
is fine.
condors.
The problem
Mhm.
you would face is the
Yeah.
canopy,
Fair. Okay, yeah,
the
That
jungle
is-
canopy.
Triple canopy jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fair enough.
Can always
All
turn
right.
in. Not
That's
for
good to
nothing.
know.
Can always turn into
Good
a
to know.
dragonfly.
Oh, very good. Now leave the internet.
You're welcome.
So as you're making your way through this, you notice lots of flora and fauna. Some of it you recognize, some of it looks very
Ooh.
familiar. Some of it looks
Oh.
incredibly mutated.
Any indigenous flowers that I see that could be useful for medicinal purposes, I
There
kind of
are
pick up.
indigenous flowers. You don't know about the medicine type, but generally in the jungle, if it's bright and colorful and wants to attract something, it's
No
gonna
touching.
be
You should
deadly.
eat it.
Yeah.
Deadly.
I literally like pause for a moment, turn back. I'm like, Les, no.
Sorry, you're right. It was mesmerizing me for a moment.
This is my character's purpose on the trip. No.
No.
No. No.
No.
Let me see. Everybody give me some vigor rolls.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry,
Vigor?
from what?
Vigor.
It's up
Ah.
under attributes, I think. Oh, Jesus Christ, we all went at once.
The fuck?
3.
I got
All
a
right.
6.
Think I
So
got 4?
let me see who's failed.
Not
Teak
4. Oh, come on. I'm riding the
and
dragon.
Shuri.
That's fair. She's chasing the dragon.
I think that's fair. I think riding
Alright.
the dragon should mean
It's
like at
hot.
very least.
Yeah, go spend a penny on that because bugger it.
All right. It is
Oh, there we go. 10.
hot. It is oppressive hot. You didn't notice it quite before, but it
Interesting.
is. It's hot. It's muggy. It's the humidity is like 98%, but it's not
Ew.
raining.
I literally have like a piece of paper that I've like folded in half or something. Like,
It's the
Jesus.
reason why we don't go outside in the summer.
See, this is. See, why couldn't you just let me stay on the fucking ship?
Here,
This
I go into
jungle
my
is the
back-
reason why God invented air conditioning.
Oh, sweet, delicious
I
AC.
go into my bag when I see her wilting. Grab another flask
She's
that contains
wilting.
water.
She's being taken by me. I'm the one doing all the work.
You're
I,
also
put-
resistant
Yeah.
to heat.
But it's really hot.
I put some like a powder in it that has like salt, acrylate, things like that, and I hand it to Teak. Here, drink this slowly.
I'm sorry.
Gun it.
About the first hour in, you're fine. You're okay. The quest helper map is, well, not map, but arrow is still pointing forward.
Yeah, I'll just keep tapping Auntie on the forehead to get her to go.
The ground in here.
That's what it is now. I really have got a headache. Retty, you're going to have to do something about this.
No, it's not like constantly. It's every once in a while. I'll be like, yeah, keep going that way.
The
Tarek,
ground
have you heard anything?
is pretty
Do I know
stable.
she's actually there? Or am I just going to think this is things happening?
No, she's actually there.
Oh,
You
You
know
can
they're
see
there.
her
Yeah, but
chubby
you
little
know
legs wrapped
she's
around
there.
your neck.
Okay. Okay.
Lycos, has your bird found the village yet?
Has my bird found a village yet? I've got
The
him out
bird's
flying
been
in front of us
flying
like a
for
mile or 2 out.
while, and it's been doing a spiral pattern.
Hmm.
There is a thick jungle canopy.
Hmm.
Up ahead, it turns into kind of swampy area.
Oh, this is not
The
good.
bird sees some mangroves, some
Oh no.
water.
Okay. Mangrove
It's
swamp.
Florida. Oh my god, we landed in Florida.
We're screwed. No.
There's a Trump 2024 sticker in.
Oh
in the
my
swamp.
God. Turn around and go back.
There's
we
a
need
MAGA
some
hat
orbit,
just
Ryan.
floating in the water.
It's a
With a
bunch of
skull
lizard
on
guys
it.
in MAGA hats. We know
Mega
we're
hat on
screwed.
a skull, should have gone back.
Turn around backwards. Yep.
But yeah, up ahead, it gives you. There's a mangrove swamp coming up.
This is
Okay.
a
Well,
deep
I let
down.
everybody know there's a mangrove swamp about so far ahead.
Wonderful. What are mangroves?
Explain the tree.
How fast
Loves
is
water.
the device beeping now?
Ooh.
It's still pretty steady yet slow. Beep.
Okay.
We got a couple
Um,
Now
miles.
then.
Look at it. I'm like, wow. We're not there yet.
Does the party look like they need to get some rest?
Give me another vigor roll, people.
Feeling much better. Thank you for that, whatever you fed me.
Yeah.
I am not so good this time.
That didn't
Yeah.
work so well.
Yeah, the dragon and the newbie look like they could use a little breather.
Yep. Guys, let's set up camp for about an hour. People need to get rehydrated before we try to tackle the swamp.
I don't want to camp here.
We're not going
While
to
we're
sleep.
doing that,
I don't want to camp here.
I know.
Because you know what's gonna happen? This is me using divination. The moment we set any kind of a camp, we're all gonna get kidnapped by reptiles like those other assholes.
you gotta love that. That's a good thing. Because that means we don't have to find them then. See, that's
No.
all.
True. That's a
Because
valid.
they're gonna try to take my backpack, and I'm not allowing that.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
I'm gonna summon my dragon dactyl when we stop.
your ride needs to rest, or you're going to end up walking. Do you want to walk, Teak?
No, fine.
Please, don't mention it.
I'm going
I
to
literally I pat Auntie's character on the head. You did very good.
Thank you very much.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
I'm going
Thank-
to give
Oh, it's a genuine compliment. You did good.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
give the newbie and the dragon the same type of stuff I gave Teak, and I'm also going to take a half portion for myself and
Okay.
give it to Tark to just try to get people's acolytes
How
up.
electrolytes? Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
How
Just
long?
like
No, I
Hey,
wanted
hey,
With
my
the bloody
acolytes
religion
to be
again, her
okay
and her
too.
acolytes.
You're riding your acolyte.
All right, you know what? That's fair. That's fair and valid. I'll let you get away with that one.
How long are you guys gonna
Make sure to eat
just
something.
rest for?
Probably at least a half an hour, preferably an hour. How far is it until dark? Or how long it is until the dark? How's the sun?
Hard to tell, with the canopy already
With the
making
canopy.
it kind of dark.
Canopy of green death overhead.
We should have had readings from the ship to say how fast
Although,
it turns, where we are on the planet,
Mhm.
and therefore how long we've got until it actually does go dark.
Yeah.
We've got the
We-
technology to do that.
Yeah, you do.
Did we do it?
No.
No.
There you go.
Wow. It's fortunate you have some things. That
Yeah,
could-
I know. That I'm
Mhm.
going to ask the captain.
Brian,
Right.
I'm playing poker against you. You've got to tell me. I'm just
I
saying.
do have a tell.
You've got to tell.
When we stop,
You update the captain on what's going on. He updates you that the patient is out cold and sucking in fluids like there is no tomorrow. He's changed the bag 3 times.
oh my.
like,
He
I don't really
informs you
care about
that
the
you
guy.
have maybe 3 to 4 hours, possibly, of daylight left. But in the jungle, it's going to get darker faster because the canopy is going to cut off the light.
Mm-hmm.
I can make it light up.
My God, we're lost in Mirkwood.
All
I
right.
take the dragon
Half an
deck and
hour.
scout the swamp while we're camping.
Half an hour.
Okay. Overhead of the swamp, it's a swamp. There's patches of
That's the
land
best.
mixed in with water, mud, tree roots.
Instead of a little swampy village.
Not quite yet, no.
Did
Okay.
anybody bring any rations with them?
I brought rations. I mean, they're not healthy, but they're rations.
I mean, I brought
idea
rations.
I needed to bring them.
I have a bag of Cheetos.
I go into my bag, pull out an extra ration, hand it to the
That's for me to find some food as we're walking.
You find the plant, it looks delicious.
Oh,
I'm
dear
not saving
fucking
you.
God.
I'm not saving you.
It looks
Don't-
delicious.
I
I'm just
just-
saying.
Not afraid to share rations.
That wasn't a bad survival roll.
No, that was a good survival roll.
You think?
You've now got to roll survival for eating it.
I'll eat it.
What the hell are my
Okay.
rations?
Go ahead, eat it.
Good luck there, Hex.
Hmm.
You
How many
seem
points of
okay.
damage you're about to lose?
You seem okay.
Yeah.
Nothing really bad. Give me a vigor roll.
Say, real quick question, Brian. Do we see him eat random thing?
Give me a perception.
If he starts looking stoned off his tits, keep Teak away.
6.
Yeah, you see him down a leaf or two.
Be like, wow, that's not a great idea, but I kind of want to see what happens.
Don't eat the red berries. Yeah, that's what I say. Like,
Nothing really bad is happening right now.
you start seeing double of everything.
Stupid
You
newbie.
smell the
Think leaf trails.
good smell of the
Again.
jungle, even though it's oppressive heat and humidity, it's the cleanest air you've ever actually been in. because of so many plants producing the oxygen,
It's an oxygen-rich
there
atmosphere.
is almost zero pollution.
Hey,
It's an
hey Brian.
oxygen-rich atmosphere. That's
It
what you're
is.
saying.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank
Hey
you.
Brian.
I shall
Yes.
bear that in mind.
Can I start canning the air?
Yes.
Perfect. I'm glad everybody got that.
And while you're breathing in all this rich oxygen, the colors are looking more vibrant.
I stopped for a second. I'm like, are we tripping balls because of spores and shit in the air? Because if anybody knows what tripping balls feels like, it's my character. Can I roll notice to figure it out?
Sure.
Oh, I
Just means
noticed.
you
You
hallucinated
notice that, out here, yeah, you're breathing in deeper. You're taking in more oxygen. Give me a science roll, Retta and Jess.
What? A science roll?
Science roll.
Oh yeah, my science is shit.
I am the master of science.
Not bad. You both succeed. Yeah. You surmise that, because of the low pollution and everything, it's more oxygen, it's more air. It's firing off your brain more. It's enriching you. It's very oxygen rich.
We need to move. I start getting people up so we can get moving.
Vesper, as an air elemental, you love this.
Yeah.
This place, if it wasn't for the heat and humidity,
I do know I am innately able to detect, what the quality there is. So if we are getting poison or if this is bad, I do know that.
yes.
Okay.
No, it's
Okay.
This is pristine. I mean, you could reach down to the plants and suck in real good oxygen. Deal.
Just on curious, can I check focus to see if there's any elementals actually around?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Right now I can only do air elementals, but if this makes me curious.
Use it or lose it
No.
situation.
Nope. You
Okay.
couldn't. There aren't any
can
elementals
detect it.
around that you know of.
Okay. Cool.
Still camping?
No, I'm getting everybody up and moving along. If Tarku and Newbie
Okay.
are
Tarko and Teak are doing the Master Blaster. Tariq lands back on the from the Dragon Dactyl and lets you guys know, hey, the swamp up ahead looks clear.
Okay.
There's no village.
Mhm.
It's big. It's huge.
Nancy, you don't stop Teak from getting up on your shoulders, do you?
No, hang on a second. I'm just thinking of a way of getting through the swamp easily.
Huh.
Okay. Snowshoe.
And now you're at the swamp. You're at the mud. The mud is going up to your knees.
Like I literally looked down and I'm like,
Enlarge.
wow.
Enlarge my feet so that they're large, sort of circular things.
I mean, you could take an amphibious form.
Yeah, but it's muddy rather than actual water.
Yeah.
And so I was
Just
going to
turn
say,
yourself into a lizard man.
Yeah.
it's just, I was going to walk over the top using large feet, like snowshoes.
Like a lizard.
Oh, indeed, like a lizard.
Right.
Jesus! I hold on as Auntie just goes flying.
Jesus, lizard.
Sorry, those things are awesome.
Godzilla
this
things
part
or
is
whatever, the ones that run on top of the water.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This part is definitely more difficult. Give me some vigor rolls for this, because
How
I'm not good
I
at
have to
vigor.
roll those vigor rolls.
no, you're
Is that
riding.
just Monty? or everybody else?
Everybody.
I'm sinking.
Everybody
I
except
think.
for
Oh, no,
T.
9. I got
Real
a
quick,
9.
under powers for duration, what is the basis of that? Is that like 5 turns, 5 hours? What?
5 turns.
5 turns. Okay, so actions don't last very long unless they
No.
specify otherwise. Okay.
I mean,
All right.
if you want to fly, that's fine.
I would just burn off all my points.
You're
Yeah,
just
that's right.
burning up power points.
No, I didn't. I didn't know if it was like inside combat versus outside combat durations, or like it just seems like
It's
that's
a
a
mix.
really that's like little amounts of fly time for
Yeah.
the point value.
Well, it's not natural for a person to fly.
It is for me.
It's still not natural.
Yes, it is.
I put the Dragondackle away once we're done with the rest thing.
Okay.
Until my scouted X far ahead and I didn't see anything. So we could have a pretty serious search ahead of us. We may want to go back to the boat, scout by air, particularly at night, look for fires and things to see if we can find a village, and then come back at this tomorrow.
The problem is the canopy is so thick, we may not even see fire.
Well, in the swamp, there's no canopy, though. That's the thing. I mean, it's open because there's waterways and stuff, so you can see through there. You know what I'm saying? So we would have a better chance from the air, probably at night, looking to see if they have fires. They may not, but
You'll get to learn all this, Hex. Don't worry.
How
Yeah,
are we going to fly
that's just
through
a
the air?
suggestion. We
Well,
could
you
use the
guys are
ship and
discussing this. You're still moving, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, because it's just the boat's a lot faster than we are, to be honest, and we're slogging through swamp,
But
so
we don't have a boat.
or jungle and
That's
swamp.
it.
The
So.
boat can't get in here.
Could
It
we?
doesn't have to. It's got to go over top of the canopy to get
The
to the
boat
swamp,
can't-
and then all we have to do is look.
Yeah.
That's cheating. No.
Okay, I'm bad. I'm sorry. I forgot.
No, go to
Please
jail.
forgive me.
After about a half hour, you guys come up to pretty much a solid island in the swamp. The canopy
Camp
blends
here, but
in.
I said I don't want to camp here, but
You're covered in mud.
I'm not.
Even Teak is. I
oh,
mean,
come on.
it gets everywhere.
We threw it at you.
Pry it.
See, this is why I run around in a banana hammock, so it's easy to clean this stuff off. It's like, no, I'm sorry. They killed,
but
now I
you gotta
forgot.
look. You gotta keep looking for leeches, and you don't want them
Bad
there.
people. Bad.
Oh no, you can see the leeches, but that's what the
This-
armor is for,
you
because they
gotta
can't get through the armor. I
I
hope.
don't know. You gotta think it's like Stand By Me with the leeches.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, if you ever just start running around in a banana hammock, I need you to let me know first, so I can laugh
Right.
at you the entire time.
No, I remember we had to go to the kilt thing because you were at the wrong height for that. So yeah, sorry. It's kilt.
The only
Night-
one
night
slightly
is
scarred
coming
by the
down.
mental images I've been given.
And in the night,
There you go.
can actually see
The lizard
the
man
lights,
visit. Oh, I like the glowy.
the lights coming
Mhm.
from the village.
Nice
Glow
job,
works good.
Brian. Love the
The
glow.
lighting effects on this are awesome. Wow.
Oh yeah, the lights on in Foundry are amazing.
That's brilliant, mate. Well done.
You
That
guys
is
are
cool.
still too far out to see any people.
But the bird
Looking
picks
for
this up, right?
people.
Let me do some rolls here.
Shh. Can you smell
Okay.
something?
We can see your screen. Oh. Why
That's
can't I roll like that?
I was going to say that's a horribly high number. And when Brian rolls it, we worry.
Okay.
Like, really?
Alright.
That's not fair.
You guys give me some notice rolls.
Oh, dear. Could possibly go wrong.
Oh, my notes.
Alright,
are
let's
see. Yeah, I'm not noticing that.
Literally, like, I'm sitting there, eyes closed with a fan.
Oh no.
Hold on.
It's
Where
the
are my
return
Ooh,
of the one.
there we go. Oh hell yeah. Oh damn. Yes.
Bank notices everything for all of us.
As the point man for the group, Spanky, you notice you're not alone.
Well, no, we're here.
I'm not alone.
You haven't been alone for a little while now.
Okay. How many?
About 5 or 6. They've been watching you far enough away.
Okay.
You see the lights from the village up ahead, and what do you want to do?
Well, there are guys watching us, so do we want to be polite and wave them over or something like that and try and engage before we get to the village, or do we just want to go up on the village because they know we're here? So
50-50.
I'm going to do whatever the pain on my head tells me to do.
We should probably try to engage.
I've been called the pain before, so.
This is literal physical pain.
I mean, I don't care what kind of pain it was. I was known as the pain.
Jasper!
Jasper's had his meds.
Oh, Maisie!
Maisie! But has Jasper had his
Miss
meds?
There we
Maisie
go.
is making an appearance. Nice.
Oh, pussycat. Bye, pussycat.
Cat's ass.
Yeah. We're known for it.
We are known. All right.
That's what we should have called
So
ourselves.
we're going
let's
to
do
end
this
it here
first.
with your intent to make friends with the natives.
Mhm.
What could possibly go wrong?
Always a good thing to have active.
Yep, definitely.
Just
put
so
the
you
armor
know,
on.
I do have alertness and danger sense. So if they try to jump us, I will know.
Okay. Good to know.
I don't think I got anything like that.
There.
My name's Teak. I'm going to introduce you to Cheetos and chocolate bars.
Right then.
All right. So we're going to call it here at
Cool.
the start of
I know
night
you're there.
in the jungle of the lizard people.
Very cool. Very cool.
That sounds like a right old barnstormer of a novel. Night in the village of the jungle people.
Yeah, no, you're right. Or like a sci-fi original.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Definitely a sci-fi original.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Absolutely.
So, thank you for joining us tonight.
No, thank you. Very good.
This is going to be rebroadcast, well, put up on YouTube within a day or two. And just want to thank everybody. Do all the stuff, like, comment, subscribe, follow, subscribe. Hey, you never know. We could get subscribers out of this.
I want to get a subscribe to this.
And
I know.
don't forget the Flashing Blade podcast tomorrow night at 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. Eastern, which is on twitch.tv/McFadden. Had to get it in.
Yeah.
Oh, so Vespa's gone off and is looking for more of those things he ate and has wandered away from the group.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.
No. Oh.
Later all.
Oh, when are we coming back?